recording of you talking by yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No,
great.
the stream as a whole was muted, like,
Ah,
everybody.
Yep.
So it was just the 3 of us, like
There you go.
200 viewers.
Yeah, at that moment we started getting viewers. So it was like, guys,
Yep.
do you remember how like when? Oh wow, we already have viewers. How about that?
Wow.
See?
Yeah,
The
impressive.
curiosity.
So what have you
There
done
it is.
wrong?
Yeah.
As
Did
we've
you
learned.
misspell something?
Well,
Yeah,
the,
as we've learned.
the,
Well,
the,
they
the,
only show up when things go wrong.
so the camera is all wrong. I don't know why.
Oh.
There we go.
See?
We're live.
God.
It's time to
The
party,
viewers-
Hot Blaze. Devious intentions. Hey,
Welcome.
time to level up. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Hold
oh
on.
god,
Yeah.
I have to move and I'm so afraid. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I threw my back out yesterday.
What,
Ow, shit.
what the hell happened to
Your 30s.
Yeah.
this?
I threw
caption?
my back out lifting a like 2-pound pile of plastic trays. Like no shit.
How does
you
that
tried-
happen?
Have
Wow.
you tried yoga?
Or awkward
Oh,
trays.
I'm fucking around.
You're getting old. It's like all those chins.
I imagined you just
What?
turn the wrong way and everything decides that it's just wrong.
Well, no, okay.
Why?
So at my job, we have these like 6x9 plastic trays to
Why
put
is
parts in,
everything-
and we get them in like in my department, and I have to like distribute them back out. So I was just bringing them to another department, and I literally just bent down to put some on a shelf,
There it
and I
is.
felt something pop on my left side,
Oh no.
and I'm like, oh, that's not good. And I tried to like straighten back up, and my body's like, no, dude, you're no,
You're not doing it. Okay.
Staying
No.
down.
yeah.
All right. We're live, and we seem to be okay.
That happened at
Howard's gone.
10:45, and I was at Baycare Urgent until 7 at night
Gross.
because I was trying to get workers' comp to go through because it happened at work.
Hey.
All right. I'm
Wow.
gonna do the intro. You guys ready?
Yes.
And welcome to another episode of A Talk of Opportunity. We're back after being gone for a whole week out of nowhere because somebody put a virus in Andrew's computer.
That was a
Yeah.
whole week's worth of wind up to that.
Yeah,
intro,
it was.
so.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
there's a lot of wind up.
So yes, thank you guys for joining us, Devious Intentions, Hot Blaze. Thank you so much. Yes, we might be leveling up today. Andrew's back
No.
is not feeling too well, so you might actually, now that I think about it, we might not be leveling up. But we continue our adventure through Rime of the
My muscle
Frostmaiden.
relaxes right now.
It's gonna be real interesting.
We might get 3 leveled ups, actually.
Yeah,
You know what? Yeah, just level up.
This is level 20.
You know what?
Raise up, take the drugs. Come on.
Right after,
Take 5. Take
Right
5 levels. Take
right,
5.
right after we ask him again, and he's like, yeah, do it. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like 3 levels.
But with that, Andrew, it's all yours. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this episode is sponsored by G Fuel.
It's not.
it?
It's not.
It's not.
it's
It's not
not.
I was
sponsored.
like, wait, since when?
No, I wish. G Fuel, hi, if you're watching. Your stuff is actually pretty decent.
Explicitly covering up the name on this coffee cup. So I'm Dutching this coffee cup with my
this-
finger.
This
This-
episode
this-
is sponsored by the Mind Flayer. You're
It's,
fucked.
it's sponsored by this OTC label right here. It has 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Wow.
This episode's actually sponsored by Smooth My Balls. Now, if you're ever in a situation...
They never reach. They never reach back.
Wait, did you ask?
Because you
No,
No!
they reached out to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
What? We're like, no, that's okay.
brought a woman on the show and they're like, that's not on
You
brand.
can just be like the early days of Not Another D&D podcast. They
Yeah.
were sponsored by Manscaped.
Yeah. Hey, dude, at least Manscaped had like a good website. Smooth by balls look like you're gonna get a virus by just going there.
oh man.
It's like one of those
And
websites
not-
that have like 3
But not
different.
on your balls.
It has
Those are
3.
terrible.
Ah.
It has like 3 different download buttons. You know what I'm talking about? You know which one to click. It kind of looked like that.
What
What are you downloading?
Talking about rendering horse balls in Red Dead Redemption 2 before.
It's the physics.
I
It
also
had-
wonder, do you think he actually like had to go out and buy that URL?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Not Joe. No. Sorry, I mean to say, do you think he had to find the guy who originally got it and like?
Oh,
I
Well,
only
how much do you
imagine
think-
Domain squatting.
the original site looked like. I'm sorry. I was
You,
just-
you
Maybe.
probably paid a good, like,
I like-
$1,000.
I like.
for that,
To,
at least.
yeah, I like to think that he did pay upfront for it.
Unless, when he was very young, he had an idea in his mind.
Yeah.
Let me
Before-
reserve this domain.
He
Before the
gave us
dot-com bubble
idea
burst.
As like
Yeah.
a 13-year-old.
He gave his left nut for that URL.
Ha! All right, we got more views than before. Welcome again. I swear, we play D&D. We just don't talk about balls.
It's to smooth my balls, people. Like wondering why we're slandering
Finally.
their good name.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're getting people from our link. Like, wait, what? We didn't even give a link.
We didn't sign up for that. We didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign my name.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. All right, Andrew, all yours. Take us.
All right. When we last left our heroes, I forget. Actually, hold on. Okay.
Our DM, everyone.
Okay. No, seriously. When we last left our heroes, they had just restored the forges of Black Iron Blades and Brenchander, and Beery had some sort of spiritual awakening and became born again Beery. And Octavia had some weird dream, and now he glows at night. That's something he can't control, and we'll totally come back to.
No,
to
that's
bite you guys in
not.
the
That's
ass later.
not. That's not how that works.
And so upon waking up, Barry discusses with Swift like things of theology, which to me seems way outside of Swift's wheelhouse, but hey, that's cool.
Swift is the
But-
only sane one in the group.
but not before Swift had another flashback involving his mentor Oya Minartok and using nature magic, or using the magic of nature to bend it towards the powers of good. Gar's fine. Gar
Great.
seems to be the
I was
only
having a
one.
great time.
Gar's just happy to be here.
Yeah.
But Men's is hearing voices. Like he wakes up and he hears whispers now.
Oh.
And
Uncomfortable.
and you guys all decide now would be a good time to leave town. so you all
Venturing
collect.
stops for no one.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're
Not even snow madness.
Adventuring-
Not even madness.
adventurers don't get a day off. Yeah, Octavio walks in on the conversation right when Barry's like, "If I get snow madness, I need you to kill me."
Murder me. Shoot
Yeah.
me in the neck. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Let's make it quick. Anyways, so you leave Bryn Shander on the heels of a messenger that has to go to Targos to call upon all the other speakers for a council meeting. And the ride to Targos is not that far. Targos is actually fairly close, but there's awkward silence because I vaguely remember someone asking Swift a question, and Swift was like, "We don't have time for this," despite the fact that it was a 2-hour travel.
When someone called me out on it, I was like, all right, fine, you got me. I didn't want to talk about it.
And so you arrive to the town of Targos, which takes its fishing very seriously. You got there and there were like trophy fish, or like the skeletons of trophy fish being hung up like on the town square and whatnot. And you decide to go to the tavern, the Three Flags Sailing, or Three Flags Flying. Hold on, I think it's Three Flags Sailing. To further sniff out the underlying Zentarum threat that seems to be happening in 10 towns. Where we come up with a really awesome character that unfortunately I cannot use because it was literally just a Zentarum with a neon sign. Anyways,
You are the DM. You have the power.
I cannot in good faith have that happen.
I forgot about that. It was awesome.
What about
I
in bad
can't-
faith?
It could
I-
not actually be the Zentarum. They're
I
just
can't-
undercover trying to
I-
scout them out.
I can't just give you the solution on such an elaborate silver platter, unfortunately.
Or maybe he's a crazy guy who really
I
wants to be in
think
this.
Maybe
episode.
if we're
think
still looking
that's
for the
it.
Zentarum after like 50 sessions, then we can.
Okay.
So you guys go to a tavern and you see an old man with 2 eye patches and you think maybe he's a Zentarum. but you guys are trying to keep your keep a low profile as you
I just
are
want to know how he got here.
he one foot in front of the other like everyone else.
Mhm.
Anyways, And you also hear rumors that there is a lake monster plaguing the nearby lake of Mer Dualden.
So we all
And
sit down at the tavern.
yes, we're going to begin where we left off at the tavern. So there we go.
Did
And
we
there,
decide if we want to do Lake Monster or if we
I
wanna
was
do-
actually about to say, all right, group, Lake Monster, Lake Monster, Lake Monster.
It's currently our only, like, that's all we have to go on at the moment. So
maybe we'll get lucky and the Lake Monster is in the Zentarum.
the Lake Monster is a
Yeah.
card-carrying member of the Zentarum.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Pull out his wallet. It's in there.
Yeah.
Lake
or we
Monster-
come back-
just came from the union meeting.
the lake monster's like, oh, you found me. And it's just like a Zentarum.
And I would have gotten
Inside,
away
like,
with it too.
Crabs.
These are great ideas. Write them down. This is great.
I like all of
Damn
them.
it! Damn it! All right, hold on.
All these things that we're coming up with now can't be used legally.
We have to
Trademark.
have an alternate reality campaign. Same setting. Just with all the good
Trademark.
ideas.
Talk of opportunity.
We
2022.
We really do need to have like a stream of consciousness campaign where everything Swift
Improv
says
campaign.
is canon.
Yeah, we need like general outlines, but everything in between.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because I feel like honestly, as much as animosity as there was towards Waterdeep Dragon Heist, that probably would have been a good fit.
What, just anything,
So, yeah.
anything is legal.
It's a city, like it's a big city. It's a weird city. It's like the New York of the Sword Coast.
This is true.
Anything can happen.
Okay, so I'm gonna somebody roll me an insight check.
I got you guys.
Huh?
Say, I got you guys. I'm gonna roll it.
You're gonna roll the insight.
Okay.
All right.
What is the what's the motivation for this insight check?
It's
Someone talking or what?
If I remember
We need to
correctly,
spot the neon light.
there was a talk about it last episode.
And that gave me an idea, so we're rolling off of that.
Okay.
Alright.
Who was it that had the idea? Because I want to thank him. Inside, right?
I actually don't remember. That was
I don't
that,
remember
that
their
was-
name.
Wow.
that
Never
was a
mind.
fortnight ago. Twas but a fortnight ago. Okay, I'll say Swift has the better insight. So the one thing you know is as Octavio's like rambling on, like not like loudly saying, "We need to find the Zentarum, guys," while he's like eating his Italian wedding soup.
No,
sorry,
no. Swift,
Dwarven wedding soup. My bad.
Boxes, just boxes ears.
Swift made it very clear not to be obnoxious about finding the Zentarum last time.
Like, could
So,
we just
I-
a little bit on the low down this
Yeah,
time?
so
Just
I'm-
this time.
I'm listening.
I'd-
I'm just enjoying my soup, so leave me alone.
Either way, you're enjoying your dwarven Italian wedding soup. Swift, you get a bead on like the ambience of this place, and you notice that a lot of the clientele in this tavern are fishermen, and judging by their body language and this is just their demeanor, they are overworked fishermen. You get the idea that they're that maybe using this would be a good jumping off point to get to lend help towards the lake monster problem, if that is what you're going for.
Like,
You using that they're
you mean like
overworked?
sort of using that information to sort of like, hey, we could like, if
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about what's happening, we could like see about alleviating some of that tension.
Well, it's more like you see that you can what's I'm trying to be as least vague as possible.
Judicious.
But it's like that could be your reasoning for going out on the lake. Because you would imagine they probably don't let just anybody go out onto a lake, especially now.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
I
you
guess I didn't think of that.
so you figure maybe that could be a way to get your foot in the door.
Do we need like a
Okay.
boating license?
Sort of like we could sort of like alleviate or like take some of the work off their hands, basically.
You wouldn't need a boat. You wouldn't need a boating license, but you would need to have
Someone
like
to like take
like-
us out.
like a Targos built boat or something like that, or
Okay.
you know,
I think Swift shares that with the group. Because Swift wouldn't do that, but shares that.
as it's
information.
happening, the bartender, an old human woman named that's just colloquially known as Ma, refills your drinks and just kind of making conversations, asks just something like, oh, I haven't seen you guys here before. I'm usually pretty accustomed to all the faces in town. What winds blew you in here?
Heard rumors of a lake monster around here. Itching for a fight.
Lake monster? No, there's not here in Targos. I haven't heard anything about that.
Do we even need to
I
roll an
haven't
insight
seen-
on that?
I'll roll an insight on
Looks
that.
over her shoulder.
So suspiciously.
I rolled a 2 on my insight. Does that still work?
No.
I rolled an 18 on this one.
There you go.
Oh.
She's very clearly trying to save face. Like she's not like lying to like out of maliciousness, but it's just like, oh, there's nothing wrong here in Targos. What are you talking about? We take our fishing. We take our
believe-
fishing very seriously.
Believe me when I say that you are not the only ones experiencing problems.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope,
I actually don't know what you're talking about because you're being really vague.
We're
kind of
very
problem?
qualified.
Swift means the way that's like I intended that to sort of read was like all the other towns are also experiencing their fair share of problems, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so adventurers you are then, huh?
Eh,
Couldn't
Yeah.
No
tell.
way she couldn't tell.
I mean,
yeah.
look at
Yeah.
Just all these weirdos in this town.
Yeah.
Giant
It's, uh,
turtle.
We're a pretty obvious group.
Yeah.
A big old fucking Goliath with dents and dings in her armor.
I could not help but
Very
overhear.
polite Goliath who's sipping on some coffee.
We
Sip-
could not help but overhear some rumblings in the tavern when we walked in. So
Rumblings, eh? Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. And she leans in, gets real,
okay, that's a bit close.
you can smell
Yeah.
like pipe tobacco on her breath. For some reason, there's a lot of pipe smoking women in this campaign. Anyways,
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Go on.
that's true. She goes. It's usually a Bremen problem, the next town over. But whatever we had heard that it had started there, but whatever this thing is, it started to migrate outwards. And well, I mean, I don't care if it messes with Bremen fishermen, but we take this very seriously, and right now it's our livelihood. So yeah,
What-
if you could.
Could you tell us any more about what's been going on? Have they been attacking, or has anybody died?
As far as deaths, I don't know. I do know what I do know
Ooh.
is that the dwarf dockmaster Grinsk, he hired a group of fishermen, and they didn't come back. The boats did though.
Another
but
one?
How did the boats get back?
And how
I
long ago
don't-
was that?
I don't know. Grinsk is a, shall we say, brusque fellow.
I approve.
But he might also be your best shot at getting out there. He regularly hires, I guess, freelance fishermen, for a better lack of a term.
Well, there's your problem. You didn't hire union fishermen.
What?
Grinsk
what
is
time
not
is
the
it?
man to pay union dues.
So
Swift become a union rep.
it's a loose turn for will hire anyone.
No, that's the dude who was playing with the knife. He's got the eye patch, the one we thought was in Target. He was actually a representative of the fishermen's union.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There we go.
It's a hot topic.
Turns out freelance fisherman took out both my eyes. And ever since then-
I lost both my eyes in a fishing accident.
And I-
Fish went right in.
And I figured, no eyes,
Yeah,
union
no.
eyes.
Oh my god. There's no way you
that
just
hooks
came up
to
with
the
that right
eyes.
now.
I can't. I just want to crawl under a rock and die.
No
Okay.
eyes, unionized.
Guys,
So,
Finding my triggers
and then
here.
they beat the shit out of him because this is a what's it
company town. This
Yeah.
is company town, you hear?
What you
Yeah,
got
this-
tire hard for, bud?
yeah, this is a 4-work state or whatever the proper term is.
We
where they
don't
don't
like. We don't care much for union talk in these spots.
yeah, some union busters come in and just start a riot. Anyways,
You say
Fire.
that.
We gotta teach you this lesson, old man.
There it is.
We can
SpongeBob
take-
reference.
Do you have a third eye that we can take?
I love the young
No, not
people.
my third eye.
Time for us to shut that third eye for you.
You have a lot of
Is
viewers.
it like nighttime now, or what? Would it be too late to go
It's
find?
always nighttime.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Are people not working right now? Like,
You-
would we go find him tomorrow, or is he
you
like
ac-
around?
You actually, let's see, the trip to Targos wasn't that long. It was literally only just like 2 hours. And you left fairly early in the day. So I would say right now it's probably like closer to like 10 a.m., give or
Oh
take.
wow! And there's a lot of
depending on
people in here, huh?
But I mean,
Hey,
They're
it's
having
hard out
trouble-
here in
They're having
Targos.
trouble fishing because of
That's
a lake
true.
monster.
but you also have to think it's fishermen. Like these are guys that wake up at 4 in the morning
Yeah,
to
true.
go fishing.
So
This psycho over here.
we go to 4 in the morning.
Sometimes.
Gross. I can't.
I also
can't
wake
do
up at
that.
4 in the morning, but it's not by choice.
Yeah. Gotta
Does
go
it
to
for
bed
fun.
early. Yeah, you have to.
Oh my god. I can't even imagine.
So
Well, now
this,
that
what was his name?
Grins?
Isn't it?
Grins.
Here, I'll put the name in the chat.
Did we ask her where we could find him at this hour? Is he still
At
fishing?
the dock. He's a dock
Oh
master.
no doubt he's probably at the dock, not too far from here. He is.
Okay.
He is in fact the dock master, and
Right.
and if there's any possible chance that he can get hired help, he'll take it. So
Oh, well,
You
that makes it
Got a
seem
good chance.
fairly
Yeah.
easy then.
Yeah.
All right.
To the docks.
We're going fishing?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Technically.
Did you
finish your
did you
soup.
spend a lot of time on boats, Octavio?
Yes, I love fishing. I used to go with our grandpa and grandma, and we had our servants throw the lines really far away for us, and then we'll just reel it in, and it was always a big catch. It was awesome.
And
So, did you
There were
ever
also-
put the hook in the bait?
No,
Did you ever do
it comes that way. So, you
No,
know.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Was there a
Alright.
servant on the other end with a fish they bought from
Yeah,
the market
that's it.
and put a
Swim
hook
it.
on it?
People in the water.
No, I caught my own fish, and it was delicious.
Was it
I
ever
just
still
imagine you never
frozen?
put the bait on because you were too grossed out.
Catches a box of fish sticks.
So
Ooh,
just
Gordon.
puts a hand on Barry's arm and is just like, no.
But
It was a good old time. I can teach you guys something or
Never
thing. Let's go.
He will
It's
learn.
like-
the-
I'll-
he
I'll
will
show you
learn
how to-
the-
never gonna learn.
He will
Let,
learn
let
the
him let him
hard
teach
way.
us. Let
Yeah,
him.
No,
if
what-
we
what-
roast him.
much in the vein of big game hunting, he had his servants unknowingly go out and sedate the fish so they can be easier to catch.
Oh my god. Literal fish in a barrel.
Literal fish in a barrel.
Yep. Yep.
Then not even with a line, with a net, just big old net, sedated
Yeah.
fish.
Dating
Oh,
fish wealthy,
no.
huh? Okay.
Alright guys, we'll show you how to catch a lake monster.
Just very carefully trying to put drops in the
All right,
fish.
Octavio. When we get this lake monster on the line,
Lake
you
monster,
reel
what?
it in. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Some kind of lake monster, yes.
Said you went fishing.
Oh,
This is next level of it.
so
Lake
why,
monsters.
why are we going for a lake monster right now?
You know, next levels.
That's actually a really good question. Because
I
it's
mean, do you
cool.
see anything else to do?
Yeah.
Because the last time you did something like that, you got a level.
No, I'm asking as a character. I'm serious.
Yeah. Swim's just looking around. He's like,
It's more adventuring.
I mean, if we listen, Octavio.
Because the last time we did this, we got a level.
What's a level?
These people, they are, stressed, overworked.
I thought you were gonna call him stupid.
No,
People are
these people
really
are
dumb.
morons.
You know,
These people are
Moron.
stressed, overworked. If we, help alleviate some of their concerns and problems, they might be more forthcoming with relevant information.
Octavia, do you remember when you became the hero of another town?
Oh yes.
You want to do
Think
it
about
again?
doing that again.
Yeah.
No, not the same way though. I don't think that will go over
Oh.
well.
He doesn't
not
need to
the
know
same way,
that.
Definitely not. But,
It almost didn't go over well that time.
Yeah.
So wait, so we
we
have
can
to.
try it again.
We'll kill the monster and the town love us.
Maybe.
Yeah,
That's the typical adventurer play.
that sounds right.
I like it.
It usually doesn't work out quite
Wait,
that
let me-
well.
Don't
Don't write
play.
songs about us. It'll
Hold
be
on.
great. Let's go.
Oh my God. All
I
right.
need to check my adventure handbook. Yep, right here.
Yes.
Kill the lake monster, town celebrates, we got a
There's a
parade.
handbook. Where did you get the handbook?
We're handing them out in town. It's
It says so. You decided to become an adventurer.
There's a guy with his thumb up in the front.
He just turns a chair around and sits down. And it's like, so you want to be an adventurer?
alright.
There's like a red dragon in the background, just burning the landscape.
Do you hate when
Wow.
this happens to you?
Do you wish to have an insecure but might be profitable future?
With a questionable life expectancy?
Who needs to live long when you can live rich?
Do you have a death wish?
Live fast or die
Alright.
trying.
Octavio kicks out the door and walks out. Let's go kill this monster.
Okay,
Breaks his
you
foot because he's never
Adrenaline
kicked anything that
pumping.
hard before.
Yeah.
yeah. You break your foot because you tried to kick out an
You
door.
got a limp. You got a limp.
My foot goes through the old door.
Oh,
Gets stuck.
Super old door.
No, you kick the door open and immediately are assailed by a cold gust of wind that almost immediately chaps your lips and there's people close the door!
Sorry,
God damn it!
sorry.
Close the damn door!
damn adventurers!
All right,
Always making a scene.
let's go do something.
Yes.
Let's
Alright,
go.
to the
We
docks.
let's gotta find Grinsk. Maybe we'll get one of his boats.
We're
Maybe he'll
moving
trust
to the
us.
docks now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
we'll
Okay.
our
start
way to the
walking
docks.
that way.
Docks.
So Ma pointed direction over here.
The
Uh,
docks.
quick question.
Yes.
Where are
The
axe
docks.
beasts?
They're stabled, right?
Did we,
We did
stable
that when we
them?
came in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were. I would imagine they were probably rained outside of the tavern, but it's not a stable.
Oh no, I know. I just want
Oh.
to verify that oh, hey, we have axe beaks housed
Yeah, I mean, is
somewhere.
there? Did we pass some kind of place that we could stable them or put them?
Yeah, there was a stable by the town entrance over here.
We definitely did that then.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. To the
That is done.
docks.
Okay, just go ahead and take out the stabling money, or however much the cost is.
How much
for
was it?
Stabling.
How much?
Is that like a determined value somewhere?
I believe it is.
There is. Mount.
Speaking of, have we eaten yet today?
I just did.
Yeah, you. I
yes.
thought y'all had soup.
We had
Mhm.
Souped.
Yes. Dwarven wedding soup.
I
Mounts
didn't actually
and
have
vehicles.
coffee and I needed it.
Stabling costs.
Oh, that's stabilizing. Bleh.
Per day,
Very similar.
is 5 silver pieces. 5 silver pieces to stable for a day.
Is it
There you
different for an axe beak?
Nice.
Are they harder?
No,
to
it's
take
just
care of?
it is just a flat stabling cost.
Okay.
It would be different for Octavia's axe because the guy knows he can grip them for a couple extra silver.
Right.
It's a gold for Tavio.
Yeah, for some reason.
That sounds
Okay.
about right.
I'll take 5 silver out for the day.
The guy took one look at Crown like, no, I ain't doing this for anything extra.
I'm doing this for double, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
I'm not taking care of that thing. Eyes spinning about wildly every time it turns its head. Have you ever figured out what Crown's problem is?
Not a lot of them,
I
really.
don't think we need to. Honestly, I think
Magnesium
it's
No.
better if we
deficiency.
don't. I think it's funnier if we don't.
Turns out it's actually a noble breed. It's all
That-
inbreeding.
That's what I was about to say.
No.
Crown is the
Wow, that
aftermath of
explains
a
it. It's
purebred
inbred.
Axbeak.
It's it's
Yep.
inbred. That's what's going on. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Octavio, get ready for a bunch of vet bills, man.
Laugh all you want, but he survived.
Breathing problems.
And he rescued Mittens. Where's Inky?
He did. Yeah, Inky ran off.
Inky is off living his best
Poor
life.
I'm starting to
Where-
think Inky didn't like
where-
me at all.
Where is Inky?
Pinky learned just enough from Mittens that he moved down to
one-
Waterdeep and is now the master pickpocket.
I taught him some skills, and then
Yeah.
he just vanishes.
One shot idea. Inky's big adventure.
Yeah.
where Inky saves Icewind Dale.
It's like we
That
think we
was the
saved
last
Icewind Dale, but it was actually Inky. Yeah.
Inky's
That'd
gonna
be
come
awesome.
back. Inky's gonna come back 30 sessions later with an eye patch and a sword.
More
No, no.
than both Axum and Chopper.
No, he'll have a gun just because.
Yeah.
Like,
We're
what is
gonna be
that?
fighting. We're gonna be facing off with the big bad of the campaign, and they're just gonna get shot straight through the forehead. And on an icy hill, like 300 feet away, it's Inky with a sniper
Yeah.
rifle.
Yeah, just like a single bullet flies out.
And a cigar. And 2 eye patches.
Yeah.
Dude, how did he shoot? How did he do it?
The 2 eye patch guy was the
Just
spotter.
cute.
All right. Okay, so you go and all right. So you stable your creatures, pay the 5 silver each, except for Mittens because you're saving money by not having them out.
Oh, true.
That's really what it's about.
Yeah. And so you head in the direction that that Ma pointed you towards to talk with Grin's Barrelbore. You notice that as you're walking around, this town is a bit more militant than Bryn Shander was, and even far more so than East Haven. Whereas like East Haven kind of had the sort of like laissez-faire sort of attitude, and Bryn Shander was a bit buttoned up. Like this place is, you can tell that this was at one point some kind of fort, and they have kept that mentality since then. The guards are a bit more heavily armored and armed. You see a couple of them walking around with more than one sword and a heavy crossbow around their back, and you figure, okay, this place they're not joking around here. Security's pretty tight, and they're all bearing the crest of Targos. But it's not before long that you arrive to the docks. Oh no, what am I doing? It's not before long till you arrive to the docks, right? Oh no. Well, the docks are over here, and the lake around the creaky docks is frozen. And you can see that there are fishermen, much like in East Haven. They're pulling their boats out through this gate here to get to the waters. Standing between a pair of boats is a stout humanoid in cold weather clothing. A gray hood hides most of his humanoid's face, but you can make out a wide nose and a long frosty beard. The stout figure stamps her feet, spots you, and waves you over.
What? Why is this guy waving to us?
He
You guys,
knows
you
who
guys
we
know
are
him?
already. I assume that's who we're looking for.
All right.
And as
Oh,
as you approach him, he says, "Ah, good, you're here. Get to it, you ingrates. Those fish, they ain't gonna catch themselves." And
I'm
then
sorry,
he,
who are you?
Whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that hired you.
Didn't
I've
hire
never met
us.
you before in my entire life.
Grinsk, that's me.
Well, we are looking for you, but
Well, you found me,
Oh.
and you also found work. Wait, you're not the guys I hired
Nope.
like
Nope.
2 days ago?
They're
Nope.
the guys you
We
will
just got
hire.
here.
No, we heard they died.
What? No, no,
Oh,
that's not.
We heard they didn't come back.
We heard the boat
No.
came back, but they didn't come back.
And
I'm
as and,
questioning that.
and as you say, like the boat came back, but they didn't come back. You see that there are in fact two boats, like swaying at the docks, but one of them has a sizable chunk taken out of the top of it.
Oh, that's new.
How big?
Oh.
Like, are we talking like
Uh,
feet across?
Yeah,
Like,
3 meters.
swaying at the I would say
Giant,
probably
but-
just shy of a foot.
Okay,
Can Swift take a look at that?
Let's
that's a good idea.
see.
Something you've seen before, maybe.
Yeah, if you want to, you can take a look at it. It's on the boat that's named the Pronged Goat.
Wrong goat.
Pronged Goat.
Okay.
And when you go to examine it, Grins goes, don't you see there's bloody ice everywhere? The last crew were barely born with pits for eyes because they sailed right into a damned ice floe. I ain't got around to repairing the gun well yet, but she floats just fine. And he gives it a kick to show, yeah, it does float. And it just kind of like,
I
so
just
yeah, I want to like see if
with the
like
look.
it's consistent with him saying that, right? It's like oh, they ran it into some ice and that's what tore the chunk off of it, right? That's what he's saying.
well, roll me a nature check.
Can I also roll a
That's
nature
a
check?
13.
Yes, you can. Anyone that wants to
Wow.
can roll a nature check.
Rolled fairly low.
Oh,
Uh,
well, looks good to me.
Octavia's like, yep, that tracks. Damn ice
Wow.
jumped up and bit the boat.
Man,
Double
freaking ice,
what?
dude.
Guys, clearly.
I mean,
Wait.
I had a fairly low DC, so Octavia's the only one that's like, okay. Ice. Anyone that knows anything, actually, this also tracks because you guys are native Iceland now. But
Yeah.
anyone that knows anything about ice and ice fishing knows that ice floes are thin, but like not thin, but flat, sturdy pieces of ice on the water.
Right.
It would normally damage the bottom of a boat, not the very top of it.
I don't mean to question. I mean, who am I kidding? Yes, I do. This was not an ice flow that did this, clearly.
Oh, really, Mister? I didn't even catch your name because apparently I didn't hire
Whoever
you.
you are.
No?
Swift.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Swift.
Look, I don't go to your job if you even have one, which I doubt.
I'm a
long
guide.
hair. Okay, well, let me guide you to what happened on this. I hired some fishermen, and they were not very good at it. And apparently, they got drunk and they ran into some ice floes. And I should know because I was there. Okay,
Were
Oh.
you? Were you
Okay.
there?
Then where are the fishermen?
not here anymore because they've been fired.
Poor souls.
No
Rest
one
in peace.
the town has seen them.
Hmm?
Everyone says they died.
They
I don't
probably
know if everyone
They're
says
gone.
they died. I
They
just-
One
probably
person we talked to did.
died of
That's-
shame for being such
Everybody!
bad fishermen.
Everybody says it.
She didn't say they died. She said they didn't come back.
She
They never
Listen.
came back.
Listen, time is better spent angling than yapping. If you guys want to go out and make some quick cash, just grab, get out there, get some knucklehead, bring it on back, and I'll pay you. Okay.
You're
Well,
gonna
seeing
have
as-
to-
seeing as you
We're
have-
the best fishermen. If you need to do that, you just need to give us a little more information. We're putting our lives on the line.
It's not.
Men saying that is hysterical,
It
actually.
is. Yep.
Hey, look, it's okay. I'm gonna break it down for you as best as I can. You take the boat out into the water, and you catch.
What is this water?
Oh, jeez.
Well,
I see
okay.
nothing but ice
No,
here. It's Icewind Dale.
with you.
Well, we gotta ask
Um,
him about the lake monster, though.
Sorry, but you said you were there, so seeing as you are so familiar with the place that these fishermen were supposed to go, why don't you take us there?
It's right.
Yeah.
It's right there. That's where they went.
Let's
Out in
go.
the lake.
You
All
said
right.
you were there.
Is he just pointing in a general direction?
Wait.
Yeah, he's
Is there
just pointing out the lake.
So you want us to go out there to the same spot where they had an ice flow apparently damaged the boat? That seems like a bad business plan. You're gonna lose another boat.
It's not bad if you just look where you're going. All you have to do is just look where you're going. And as he's saying this, you can hear footsteps behind you walking in a quick and like hurried pace. And another figure covered head to toe in cold weather clothing quickly walks behind or from behind through you guys. And this person is noticeably taller than Grensk, and says, "You have no honor, barrel bore. You're sending these innocent people to their deaths, and for what? A few fish." And Grensk goes, pay no mind to this person. Get her, get the fuck her. And then the taller person says, "Well, did you tell him about the lake monster?"
Yeah, I would really
We-
love to
We
hear
did
about
actually. We actually knew about the lake monster.
We were gonna
this.
get
I
to
would
that.
like to hear more.
At this point, Grensk is like, "You know what? Fine. Just take the boats and go fishing. I'm." And he throws the what's the fishing rods? Jesus, I forgot the word for a second. He just throws the fishing rods into the into the boat. He's like, he walks away. He's grumbling in Dwarvish, being like, "Stupid adventurers think they know how to be a better fisherman."
Well, I guess we get a free boat if anything.
I want that boat back.
With a big bite on it. I get on the boat and I start pushing it out. All right, let's go.
Do we want to talk to this guy who just came up and started yelling at him?
Yeah, can we get some more information, maybe?
Hey, buddy.
What do you know about the lake monster?
The person that yelled at Grensk just and then turns towards you and says, "I'm starting to get the feeling that Grensk doesn't like me very much, or really anyone that steps between him and the gold swimming in this lake."
He's never liked anyone in his life.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that to a certain extent. However, he is more of an asshole than I was expecting.
I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Tolly, and they extend a hand. I'm studying the local animal life here in Icewind Dale, and I just couldn't keep quiet as I see this shrewd sending someone out to meet their potential
Well,
fate.
Charlie, if it makes you feel any better, we are here to look for the lake monster, really. He just thinks we're going fishing.
Oh, that's
Is there
actually
anything
quite
you can
that's
tell?
actually quite fortuitous.
You want to come with us?
No, God, no, no. No. I'll leave this to the professionals.
Professionals.
We're
but-
very professional. We know exactly what we're doing.
We just sort of like shove Octavia behind us. Just
Shh, shh, shh.
here's a coloring book.
I have been investigating this for a while now. They say, and it's inconsistent. Some say whatever the creature is, it's large. Exactly how large, though, they can't pin down. Some people say it's as big as an ox. Some people say it's as big as a house. And they say it's like a whale or a fish or some kind of lizard.
Very
not-
different.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Maybe the largest knucklehead trout.
they're fishermen, so liars by trade.
How
Whoa.
has anybody survived after seeing this thing, or?
At first, yes, but I'm not entirely sure the lethality of this thing. It's only recently that people have started to go missing because of it, and I feel whatever first of all, I think whatever this thing is native to it. It's, I mean, Mayor Dualden is closed off from the lake of, I mean, from the sea of moving ice. So it's not likely that something could have been transplanted from there. But I'm thinking whatever is happening, and they gesture towards the sky. Perhaps it's affected its demeanor or eating habits or something. Tell you what, I can't offer much, and they go into their into their jacket, and it says, I can't offer you much other than my gratitude, but if you are going to go on that lake, and they pull out a notebook, can you please write down anything that you learned about this monster or whatever it is? It would greatly benefit me and the people of, well, pretty much anybody that's on the lake. I know this is Targos, but Bremen and Lonelywood, and they
Absolutely.
they can all benefit from it.
What if we bring it back?
If you can, that'd be interesting. Personally, I'm of the mind that we shouldn't be taking something out of its natural habitat, and with these people being, and then then as they look at the skeletons of prize fish hanging up behind her, given the fervor of Targos fishermen, I don't imagine they'll treat this thing kindly. So,
Gonna be honest, if it attacks me, neither will I.
Yeah, if we have to kill it and then bring it back, you could still use it for research.
at least
Bring it back.
at least in that case, it'll be self-defense. In which case,
Of course.
yeah, I
Fair
can
enough.
Defense.
I can dismiss that.
Is there
Fair
a
enough.
general area where sightings were? Or is it just out there somewhere?
It's just I got word from people in Bremen. I got word from people in Longwood, and it's out there somewhere. It doesn't seem
it
to be
just goes
localized.
straight.
Yeah, and honestly, it just seems if you go out there and disturbs the waters, it will more than likely make itself known to you.
We're going fishing then, huh?
It's wonderful.
How big is this
Alright.
boat?
It's a rowboat.
Oh, great!
man.
That's what I was afraid of when you said it shook when he touched it. I was like, oh god, is this like a?
Could we all fit in a rowboat?
There are two
four-
boats.
4 people could
Oh,
fit in a
okay.
rowboat.
3 and 3.
Beery
Or
counts as
2 and 3.
people.
Okay, so there are 2 rowboats. There's the pronged goat, which has the piece missing from it, and then there's the burly ram.
The burly ram.
Do
Do
you
they
think?
not have bigger? Oh, go
Do
ahead.
you think Gar could sit perfectly at that little crevice and his shell would just fill it?
No, it's not. The crevice is not that large.
It's like it's not the piece that's
Maybe.
missing isn't keeping it from being able to function. It's just
No,
it's
I
steady,
know.
Yeah,
right?
that's the top, right?
Yeah, it's still waterborne. Like it's it's.
For now.
Yeah.
No
Did-
big
Well,
are there no
boats.
bigger boats? Is that like the biggest boat they use here? They don't have like real
Well,
boats.
you see that all the bigger boats have been frozen in.
Same
Hmm.
problem that we had in East Haven.
East
Basically.
Haven, yeah.
Let's see.
All the large boats got frozen, and the only reason why the smaller boats are out is because they took less time to get out of the ice.
All right. Into the boats we go.
And we gotta drag them.
I'll sit in the one with no.
while.
Like, as Min says that they have to drag him already, I'm sitting in one of them.
Octavio, out of the boat.
I dump him out.
Ah!
Okay.
Do they have like a
So
net? Do they have nets here? We like
they
big
have
old fishing net?
fishing reels.
I don't know if that's gonna help us.
Well, I mean, we have the rods and stuff.
I get a feeling a rod is not gonna be strong enough for whatever this is.
So
We're
Get
not
it
going
into
to
the
be
boat.
catching them with rods. We're going
I
to be
mean,
catching them with other things, probably.
Like arrows.
like javelins.
Spears. Yeah,
Dynamite.
maybe some spears to throw in there.
Ooh,
Okay.
Octavio, you could do your little pew pew thing. You know things attack when that happens.
Okay, so
Just
Hold
afraid that if you do that, we are going to get attacked by more of those penitents, the ones that
Oh,
almost
no.
killed you. You know?
for some reason they're like miles out of the way. They're like, ah!
It just attracts him
Every
instantly.
time Octavio does
No.
magic, the Parringtons show up.
Why?
It could be like in a tavern. They through the windows.
Good.
Okay, so who's going in which boat?
It's a good question.
I go on the one without the hole in it.
Same.
All right, so that's 3 people for the burly ram.
Do we have to weight distribute this? Because I'm like very heavy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not. We're not gonna get that
So
granular.
It's just gonna be like going like this
It's-
across the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the back, and it's gonna be like.
So it's Gar and Octavio and who in the Burly Ram?
Someone not my sized.
Mans.
And
Yeah,
Mims.
yeah.
Okay, so then it's Swift and Beery and the one that has a hole in it.
Okay, so
We
here.
can
So
handle
here's,
What is this? This is so familiar. This is what happened when we did the what was the name of the boat? The leaky two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, leaky 2, and oh fuck, Harold.
But now we got the pronged goat and the burly ram.
Bless
Oh,
you.
leaky too.
Can you tell which ones I made up and which ones are actually?
It will be
No.
prime, prime dramatic irony if the burly ram is the one that sinks.
Yep.
Gonna be honest, our kayaks are named the Misty Mangrove and Guava and Cheese. So
That's great. Those are great kayak names,
Uh,
though.
Okay, now here comes the fun part. Out of these 2 boats, you must designate one person to be the navigator for each boat.
What skill will
Well-
navigation use?
Swift,
Yeah,
Swift,
I think
Swift.
Swift,
Swift.
definitely.
Swift
Yeah.
Probably,
territory.
probably Swift is the navigator.
It's gonna
That's
be mainly
navigator's
wisdom
mentioned.
based.
Yeah, Swift is gonna be
Wisdom.
navigator
Yup.
with 20 wisdom. That it will be.
I am strength. I will paddle us to the end of the.
This is
I
this is
see.
Octavio. Look at this.
Oh Lord Almighty.
How
that
are
is-
you doing on the lake this day?
Okay, so
Octavio, if we need bait for the lake monster, you're willing to volunteer, yeah?
so Swift is
What?
going to be the navigator for the prong goat. Who's going to be the navigator for the burly ram?
I have a 3 wisdom
Oh.
modifier. Is that
I have
pretty good compared to you
I have
guys?
1.
I have
Shh.
my wisdom is 1.
Okay, I will.
That
I will
tracks.
navigate.
That tracks.
We're more go with the flow type of people.
You
There
just
are-
attach me to the front. I'll be like this thing in the front.
I feel like we need to attach a lead rope here. All right, I'm gonna attach a hempen rope, the 50-foot hempen rope between the 2 boats.
Just so you know, there are hooks at the front of the boat for lanterns and such.
Do turtles
So-
have swim speed?
Bullseye lantern on
They
the front
have-
there.
They
Yeah,
have sinking speed.
I think turtles do actually have a swimming
Fast.
speed.
Like, what if I was strong enough and could swim fast enough?
I know they
could
have
pull the boat?
I
I
mean,
know
by,
turtles
by,
have the.
by definition, doesn't every race have a swimming speed as long as
Yeah,
you're not
that's
wearing
true.
heavy armor?
It's just half your.
I mean, if you think about it, every
speed.
race has a flying speed too for a certain amount of time.
Oh, crap.
A falling speed.
Flying speed. It's 4 meters per second every single race.
Yeah, it's
I
falling.
can also
That's-
hold my breath for an hour. So I'll just,
What?
Oh,
I
that's
could
cool.
just crawl on the bottom and pull the boat. It'll be great.
Yeah.
It's just 2 hours later, just
Except you can't see down there, so you would run directly into the lake monster and have no idea.
That's true. I don't have night vision at all.
You could
Mm.
just be down there with your little bullseye lantern. Boom.
Yeah, you can just poke me and point me directions. It'll be great. How deep is this lake? Is it like
I mean,
Lake
you. It's a deep lake.
Where's
okay?
Yeah.
Grants? Where's Grants? We gotta find this out.
I'm assuming this is a Great Lake status here.
Okay.
Well, I
That's
mean,
not gonna work.
it's a lake that connects to 4 towns, I think. So yeah, it's definitely a
Close
great lake.
enough.
Yeah. So, all right, are you guys gonna? Yeah, 4 towns. I just wanted to make sure. I forgot. I always forget about Tourmaline for some reason.
Yeah, you said it was Targos, Lonelywood, Tourmaline, and Bremen.
Bremen. Yeah. Everyone forgets Tourmaline. Anyways,
Good
all right. So
We don't talk about.
why? It's just a forgettable town. There's nothing going on there. It's like Rochester, Texas. Like
I
just
pick-
nothing.
Of course, we would pick the
Wow.
one town that doesn't work like number of syllables with that line.
What? Oh.
Tourmaline is it's 3 syllables. Needs to be 2.
Okay. So are you guys gonna shove off?
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
okay.
Yes, I've attached the hempen rope and bullseye lantern.
Okay. So with the boats in tow, you make your way out once more. You make your way out into the frozen lake.
Clocking a solid pace. My strength is just going.
Yeah, I would imagine like the burly ram. It's like they're not struggling, but you could tell there's like some effort. Meanwhile, like Barry's just dragging it like a kid drags a wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Swift
what I was
is,
imagining.
Swift is standing up like in the prow of the boat, like George Washington crossing the Delaware. But
Just
nobody
looking up
can
in the
see.
distance.
Nobody can see them because they're invisible in the darkness.
Wait, I forgot something very important. Who is Gus going with?
Gus,
We have Gus. We have more room for Gus.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like Gus should probably have stayed back with the axe beaks.
Too late.
This is on my shoulder.
Gus does what Gus wants to do.
Gus, I'm so sorry, buddy, but if you get wet,
Yeah, not
You
good.
don't have a towel.
Oop, Gus, there's Gus. I didn't forget about Gus.
Gus, I will protect you from the water, Gus.
So Swift is crossing the Delaware over here, and Gus is like,
But nobody
at-
can see them because invisible in the darkness.
well,
I mean,
yeah.
I can see you, right?
It's like as you guys leave the lights of town, it's just you see Swift just, and then just there's no Swift.
Damn it, where did Swift go?
I assume the bullseye lantern is like focused forward, so
Yeah.
we can see where we're going.
Yeah, and actually because of the way it's being carried, you do see the silhouette of Beery and whoever's the rest of the party bringing the burly ram. What's
I
up?
did attach the 2 boats with rope, so I'm assuming I'm dragging both of the boats at this point.
Oh,
For
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
So then you get that weird like double headlight like silhouette where it's like spread out over.
So
like,
when the light does go over Swift, Swift becomes visible.
Yeah.
again.
yeah.
Looking very majestic.
and
The
Gus
wind
is,
is like the wind on the open water is just blowing through their hair.
yeah,
Ugh.
and Gus is at their feet, just like I don't know, gnawing at their ankles or something. Anyways,
Hey, I just bought these boots. Get off.
hey, stop. No. Do you
Stop.
want me to buy
Those
you?
are not food. Those
Do
are
you
not
want me to
food.
buy you?
Here, I give him a piece of fish jerky.
I thought Gus was a wild animal.
yeah, you're
He's
slowly
chewing on my boots.
You're domesticating it. Anyways,
Swift, you're becoming more domesticated. It's happening.
Don't
Ooh,
you ever say that to me again.
oh,
shots fired.
Swift's going non-native. That's
I knew it's been spending too much time in town.
but as Barry is dragging the boat, is anyone like helping Barry, or are they just like, yeah, no, we're good, just like in tow?
She got it.
I mean, I can drag anything at the size of a large creature. I am not even breaking a sweat. This is just weight training right now.
I would imagine a rowboat probably doesn't weigh that much, so that's fine.
I'm in the
Or
boat.
I mean,
Be
We're all in it.
surprised.
We all get in it. She's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I don't have to go to the gym today. All right.
Pretty
So-
good. Finally working up a sweat.
so the dragging sound of the boats eventually gives way to the sound of a persistent tide crashing against the ice, and Barry, you need to watch your footing because now the ice is starting to give way to slush.
Okay, I'm gonna say time to hop in the boats.
I'm already on the boat, Beery.
Holy crap! All of you are in the boat. What the hell, guys?
All right, time to hop in. Oh, what the fuck, guys?
It seemed like you were doing pretty well. I didn't want to say anything.
It
Yeah.
did seem a little heavy.
Great set.
Didn't really notice.
I
but-
didn't want to-
No, see, it's fine. You don't have to worry. Did you expect Gus to walk?
I expected somebody
Poor
to
Gus.
walk.
Yes, I'm also disappointed in Octavio, but let's move on.
You're gonna make Gus walk? Him
Never.
him and his poor little toe beans. You're gonna make him
No!
Toby.
walk.
Nope, never. I'm never gonna make us walk.
Okay.
Wait, are we in the water now?
Yep.
Okay. So I would say you guys are in the water. You haven't pushed off yet. So you still need to do that.
All right, so we are still attached. Everyone, I will paddle, but you guys better help me. Swear to God, I'll come back there.
Sure, Beery, of course.
Mhm.
Oh, there's
Let's
only
make
2
her-
paddles. And I just like lean back.
Do not make her turn this boat around.
Octavio, you pick up a paddle.
But they got it first, and I point at Mins
You
and,
need to
and
work
Gar.
on those weak arms.
I'm
should
gonna be
probably
the
be in the
drummer. I gotta
back.
keep pace.
Wait,
What
In
are
the
you
back, make sure
drumming
everyone's
on?
doing their job.
I got my feet on Gar's back, on his shell.
Feet up, chilling.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
I'll keep rhythm. Go, guys. And
I hear you're
No.
going to be the coxswain.
You just got some sticks and you're hitting the shell.
All right.
Not even doing it on beat. What do you
I'm gonna say we're paddling currently. Octavio will be used as bait soon, though. Guaranteed.
Okay.
You graduated from living or walking rations to walking bait.
Swimming bait? That was some good swim bait. There you go.
Floating bait.
and a
Okay.
1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1.
Do you think he would
And
do
a
that
2.
glowing thing in the water?
Oh, that would be really
That-
good.
Oh, yeah, that was really
Yeah,
good.
we
for-
attract them right away. That's how
We
you
probably
get
wouldn't
them.
even need to leave the area.
What glowing thing?
You
don't
don't
worry
even
about it.
know yourself.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
So you shove off into the water, and it's probably about 5, maybe 7 minutes of traversing when you realize that there was a bit of truth to what Grinsk said, and there are in fact large chunks of ice floating in the water. Some of which are obviously more treacherous than the other. And I have to roll a dice here. Hold on a second. If I could find it.
If I had some,
If I had one. Okay.
Where I put my dice.
If I had him.
And I will say, sweet, the burly ram. I need you to make me a wisdom check.
Oh,
That's
me,
not
right?
us.
not us.
Yeah.
Gar.
Also,
Yes.
Gar, do you have proficiency with water vehicles?
Does anybody have proficiency?
How do you know
Okay.
that? Yeah.
Probably not. I'm my own water vehicle.
Animal handling? No.
Yeah.
All right, then it's just gonna be a flat wisdom. I mean, obviously plus your modifier, but no proficiency bonus of any kind.
Oh boy.
Oh no. That's not good.
You're navigating, and all of a sudden you hear a loud crunch, and the boat shudders.
Wait, hold on. He's navigating.
Mm-hmm.
He has no dark vision.
No,
I got a, yeah.
he
I
has
got
the bullseye lantern.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Oh yeah, and the bullseye lantern on our boat as well, I guess.
The boat takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
As it hits, I'm like, watch out,
Oh,
Gar.
no.
And there's like splinters
Yeah.
flying.
Like, whoa, careful there.
Starboard, quick.
Grant's gonna be mad.
Oh shit!
That's fine.
I do not give a shit about Grunsk.
Grinsk doesn't even
I
know
know,
our
it's
names.
just funny.
That's true. He's gonna find us.
By the way, as we keep rowing, you hear like from the first boat, you hear row, 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 boat.
He's definitely getting kicked off at some point.
Trading boats.
This would be a really good time. This would be a really good time for a shanty, Octavio. I'm just saying.
There
Octavio,
was
give us a shanty. A
Uh,
gentle.
a gent-
Actually, maybe not. Maybe keep it quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta find this lake monster.
I mean, don't we have? It's probably nowhere we can see. It's probably gonna find us. Maybe we get it to
Yeah.
find us sooner
Did we-
rather than later, so we're
did we
not
get
too
any
far
bait?
out.
Octavio.
Yeah.
I'm also
No.
like I'm shouting this to like 20 feet between our boats.
What?
Octavio,
What?
how far can you shoot those little lights?
Which lights?
Oh my god.
What do you mean,
Come on.
which lights? The lights you shoot.
When
Oh,
the Puritans got us those lights when we were
oh.
celebrating.
oh, those.
Don't do it. Just tell me.
This one? No.
You mean these?
I'm actually. Oops, sorry.
Fair-
No,
fair
I didn't do
enough.
it. I didn't do it. I'm trying to see the distance. I clicked the wrong thing. 120 feet.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
boy.
I like to think you just shot it.
I
you
was,
know.
This
I
one-
was
Are
thinking about the
we-
thaumaturgy shots you were doing before.
Are we stopped to try and what? Are we where we're trying to go? Is that
No, I'm still paddling along.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just also
still
carrying
rowing.
on a conversation as I paddle.
okay?
I can do both. I can paddle both of these boats at the same time.
Okay, I just
This is the kayak. This is
So-
not rowing.
so
Sorry,
what's-
rowing.
What's currently going on right now is that you have to navigate your way through the larger chunks of ice that make the outskirts of the lake until you get to the more like
Open
tumultuous
water?
waters. Yeah,
Oh, well, it's not likely to find it anywhere near here. Then we gotta keep going. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking
And
deep.
actually, as that happens, Gar, make me another wisdom check.
Oh God.
Dang!
I look at. I say out in the darkness as I stare into the water. It's like, guys, have you ever thought about what deep, dark
Fire?
creatures are?
Gar, you learn your lesson this time. You're like, ice flow ahead.
Push his head out of the way. Ah!
and you managed to navigate around a particularly sharp piece of ice that looks like it could have done some really nasty damage.
Yikes.
How come we're the only ones hitting ice? What's this about?
Because the rolls are just saying, you know what, fuck the burly ram. Dramatic irony. You guys wanted
Right.
dramatic irony. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
fair
got
enough.
it.
All right, hold on.
And Swift is just too good.
Where's our boat's health bar?
finger guns.
The boat's health bar is in my mind, and they're getting lower as the time passes.
The wake I'm putting off.
Yes, degradation mechanics.
Did you guys remember to re-lacquer the boats?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
I
I made
think-
absolutely
Oh,
sure
that
I
was
did that.
Brent's.
I
You're
think I'm
supposed to
going
do that.
so fast that the wake coming off of me is just pushing the ice blocks out of the way. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, that's unfortunate that you're going so fast because Swift, I need you to make me a wisdom check.
Yikes.
okay. Just straight wisdom, not survival.
Unless you have proficiency with water vehicles, just straight wisdom.
Do I have proficiency?
Does anyone ever, unless it's a pirate campaign,
Well, that's
I mean,
uh,
You never know.
just
So,
the word water vehicle is special by itself anyway.
so I
just-
still should get. Wait, hold on.
I mean, it's just, is there a body of water in this campaign? Yes, I will take proficiency. with
Are there
water.
any differences between? So there's water vehicles. You have
I'm
a
not
boat.
adding my proficiency bonus. That's
And there's
fine.
what?
There's boats, which are water
well-
vehicles. What other water vehicles are we talking about? Jet skis?
10.
Like what?
Well, like ships.
Okay,
Uh,
different sizes. Of
Yeah, different
Okay.
size boats. Okay,
Ships, and
There-
paddle boats,
Barry
kayaks.
is going too fast, and
Uh-oh.
you spot the ice flow too late.
Biddy,
Oh, no.
biddy, biddy.
It cracks against the already damaged prong goat, and it takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the part that's already damaged splinters even further.
Hey, biddy, maybe we slow down.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Barry's just like, ah! And they all get whiplash.
Didn't hear Swift trying to work. Biddy, biddy, biddy.
And I actually hurt my back doing that. That's okay.
Oh, God.
That's okay.
I
Authenticity.
couldn't hear you over Octavio singing "Row, row, row your boat" back there. It's driving me crazy.
Just pay attention. Look forward.
What if we rode close to each other and then used wisdom, our combined wisdoms, like as an assist to
Can
keep
we
a
do
lookout
that?
for both of us? Does that make any sense?
Ooh. No, that does make sense. So what it'll be?
Roll with advantage, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'll essentially just be using the help action to navigate.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me do. You guys are almost out of it right now, except
Uh-oh.
Another white dragon.
it comes out of the water and just eats you guys. And that's it. All right. So next we're gonna be running Candlekeep Mysteries, I think. What was our next one?
There
No,
was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of
We now have
Tea.
disadvantage to checks.
Octavio,
Oh,
I
it was
will
a straight
kill
roll.
you.
Straight roll.
The Wellerman come with.
It was blue up
Anyway.
north, I dipped down to blow my belly bubbles.
Anyways, that's the song that plays over the credits. And you guys, it's like
Look,
it's like
Octavia's lonely voice, no rhythm.
it's like that annoying trend where it's like a sad minor key version of a popular song. Anyways, okay, so Swift, I need you to make me another wisdom check with advantage because Gar is helping you navigate.
Yay.
15.
Ooh, just enough. You just spot it, and with Gar's help, like Swift, look out! I don't know if Gar's that dramatic.
No.
Very
He's
casual.
so quiet except in these moments.
This is where he's
just-
really taking it seriously.
Swift. You might want to. Nah, he's got it. But oh, what happened to Alex? Anyways,
He did.
I don't know. Alex, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
oh,
I want you to
Oh,
look
he's
over
good.
there and him not be there.
Yeah.
Just go on.
I've honestly done that before.
just a window. Just
Where did he go?
Big Burton is like,
okay, but
okay.
with Gar's help, Swift does manage to get past the final ice flow, and now you're out in the great expanse of Mare Doolden,
Still
and
here.
that's fine. And the water is it's choppier than the water by Lac Linishire, I believe, is the lake by East Haven. Much choppier, in fact. And something's going to happen. You actually, off in the distance, you spot a rowboat bearing a sigil that you haven't noticed before. It is one. It looks like two triangles on a green field. Simply that.
Is that something that Swift would know?
Swift, you would recognize this as the town symbol for Lonelywood.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see that they're off in the distance and they're just minding their own business. They're just fishing. And when they one looks around and sees you, and then he just kind of like goes back to what he was doing, and the rest kind of like look over and there's and they like make an effort to turn away from you guys.
why? What did we do?
It's my singing.
Yeah, we want to just like give him the friendly wave as we
Octavia,
travel
what did
by.
I say?
Oh, I forgot to mention the symbol for Targos is also engraved on your boats, so that might be the reason why.
Do they not?
We didn't
Is
scratch it off
there
by
a
running into an
feud?
ice block.
Yeah, it just just blows it right off. Alright.
There's probably, Targos is very serious. Oh my god, Octavio!
Octavio? Mitten, silence him.
Oh, well, the weather magic. Bring this one to the room.
They're not even singing the same song.
But soon
Where
the
did you
Octavio,
learn
shut
this?
up.
Gotta be Assassin's Creed.
Where did you learn
Somebody
it?
mute
No,
Octavio.
where did Octavio learn it?
From his,
He was-
his fishing
he
days
was-
from his grandpa, right?
Yeah.
He was hanging around
Absolutely.
some unsavory folk at the at dockside and the what's like the dock sector of Waterdeep.
They actually just taught him the filthiest shanty.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
When he was
and he's
really
never
young.
realized it. He never realized it.
alright.
All right, so
Things
for
that
the
are
next
coming out of Octavio's mouth.
He knows all the famous shanties about every prostitute in Waterdeep.
so you navigate further out into the waters, and the water becomes still, and it remains still.
You guys ever wonder
Yeah.
what's deep down this lake?
Would
Fish.
you like to find
There's
out?
a lot of fish.
It's so dark
You should
down
probably
there.
dive
This would-
down and find out.
This would actually be a fine time for some fishing.
Did we bring bait?
I cast out.
Yeah, we
I
brought.
throw Octavio into the water.
I shoot a fireball into the water.
Mittens,
You don't
how
shoot a fireball into the water, do you?
Mittens, how uncomfortable are you right now being this close to water and potential fish?
Solid 7.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
shoot up.
it's a little better now. It's tapered off since our last sea adventure, but he's not happy with it. Vince is.
All right, well, prepare to turn that 7 into a 9 because as Octavio's like, "Hey, check this out!" He shoots the firebolt.
Wait,
and
no,
you
I'm not
see-
doing that.
You see, no, it's fine.
No, it's fine. He did it.
Listen, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm not. It's not consequential. Just let me dictate it. Okay.
Shine the lantern.
You
You, know,
shoot
you
the
see a
firebolt.
big form underneath the.
You shoot the firebolt into the water, right into the eye of a great white dragon. No, I'm kidding. No, you shoot the firebolt into the water, and it illuminates the water for a bit, and the firebolt goes so far it eventually just dissipates on its own. But what it's illuminating, you see, like miniature schools of knucklehead trout under the water, just lying right there underneath.
Oh, sweet! Time
And
to
then-
fish.
Why?
And then once the firebolt dissipates, the water turns back to black.
In this moment, does Mittens suddenly like
I cast my
jump
line.
out of the boat and is like clinging to my head and shoulders?
I'm staying in the middle of the boat, just away from the edges. I'll look over and be like, okay, you guys can fish. Enjoy that. It's the fish are here, so do it.
I throw my line in.
Okay, so you are gonna go fishing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swift also throws a line.
We
in.
catch one. Where do we put it?
Well,
In-
We
in
release
the
them
bottom
back.
of the boat. In the
There's
bottom
a-
of the boat.
There's a room
Yeah.
in for the. Okay, I guess it would be.
Yeah, they're not whales. They're fish. It's
That's
fine. Yeah.
I just
Okay.
picture these
I also
knucklehead
throw
trout
a
being
line
like.
out.
We have like
Okay.
chunks.
Coolers or ice. It's cold. It's cold. It'll
So-
be fine.
So everyone that's fishing, I need you to make me a survival check.
Ooh, nice.
Oh man, I really wanted
Wow.
27. I gotta say,
Or
I'm gonna
does-
use the
does not
inspiration for
fish.
it though. But no, I'm gonna save the inspiration for something good.
Gar's not fishing.
No, that's
Or is
fine.
not fishing.
Okay, so you're fishing. Octavio's singing the Wellerman song for some reason, and suddenly, I'll go with no, actually I'll go with Swift first because you're the first one to roll. Swift, you feel something tug.
Oh.
Something takes hold of your line, and then Octavio and Barry, something takes hold of your lines as well.
We're all hooked onto each other.
Now, no, they're not hooked onto each other.
We didn't roll
But-
enough for that.
But this thing, whatever it's fighting, or whatever is fighting you guys, it's obviously fighting. So I need you all to make me a athletics check.
Nah. What?
Brr, brr, brr.
Why?
I'm just.
I'm so
I like to think
Well,
that-
you're so strong.
I like to think that when it pulls, like the whole boat just kind of like starts swinging and Mittens is just losing it.
Oh no, poor Mittens.
Like, oh, you just
Like, guys,
just get the fish.
I
Get
got
'em.
something. I
Go. Don't flip the boat. Don't stop shaking it though.
Is it just you're each other's?
At some point,
together?
I like to think I'm standing like right on the boat. I'm just doing this with my legs.
Okay, so Octavio manages to catch his fish,
Ha! Just like back home.
but Beery and Swift. Let's see. The
Don't you dare.
fish. Oh, I'm daring. You see Octavio, this is what happens from your point of view and everyone that's in the Burly Ram. You hear Beery or Swift saying, "Hey, I caught something." And then suddenly you look over and there's just the prong goat with nobody inside.
What?
Oh, okay.
Swift and Barry, you have been pulled under
Can I
by
like
Oh.
react to let go of the rod if I
Yeah.
can tell what's happening?
I need you to make me a dexterity save to react against this.
Cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Oh no. Oh yes!
Jesus!
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Barry, your reactions, you're like, "Oh no, this is bad," and you immediately and it just disappears in the water. Swift is not so lucky, however.
1 and a
It-
2.
And you just see Swift just disappear into the
Why
waves.
does this keep happening to me?
You said that I see that it's happening, right? As I have my fish. Is it like a regular fish that I caught?
Yeah, I mean, it's a knucklehead trout, and it's like flapping around and stuff like that, and it's like uncomfortably close to Mittens.
Yeah, as soon as it comes in the boat, Mittens just lets out a shriek like, ah!
There's a
flipping
there's a
around the
lot of
boat.
things happening at the same time.
pull out my
Guys!
daggers.
It got Swift! It got Swift!
What? And I like throw the fish at Mittens, and
I would stab it. I'm like, okay, I got it.
What do we do?
Where'd he go?
Under the water!
Who's
how
away?
how far is the other boat from me? Can I jump onto the other boat?
We should be really close.
I would say you guys like are within 10 feet.
All right, so I'm gonna leap to the next boat, which I'm assuming even swings the other boat even more for Mittens. And I land. I'm just like,
no.
Swift! Do I see him as I look down
I don't
into
know.
the water?
Swift, did you let go of the fishing reel as you get pulled under?
Yes?
It's a yes or no question, Swift.
See, there's a complicating factor in this for Swift.
Okay.
Oh boy. Given something that has happened to Swift in the past, I cannot decide whether or not it would be present enough in the moment to let go. You understand what I'm saying?
like, do you just dare to take the? Okay.
It's. Hold on.
What's your Constitution score?
I have a 15 is my Constitution score.
15. Okay.
So here, hold on. I'm gonna message you something really quick.
Octavio, shoot a bolt into the water. We need to get eyes on them
Without hitting them.
without hitting them. Be careful.
I should have fireballed in the direction that I saw going.
You hit Swift
Ah!
right in the ass.
Oh Lord. All right, Andrew. Does anything happen when we do something like this?
Well, hold
Can
on.
we-
I'm
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm waiting on this message from.
I will say I cannot probably jump in. I'd probably just sink like a rock.
You
so
see my dilemma.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you see my dilemma?
Ooh, that's actually a good. Oh.
I wish I was part of this conversation.
I'm so scared. What's gonna happen?
Maybe like a wisdom check to see if
I would say a wisdom save.
wisdom save. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I got the 1 and the 2 out. It can only go up from here.
Yeah. I mean,
I could get a 3.
you got all the bad ones out.
Oh, man.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Swift.
It hurt you.
You got all the bad ones out. Oh
Swift.
my Lord.
3 and a 4. Are you kidding me?
Swift, ironically, as you get plunged into the frigid waters of Mare Dualden, you lose your cool for probably the actual first time. You lose your composure, and the fight or flight response kicks in, and
I
you're
vice grip around the
Yeah.
circle and hold on.
you're white knuckling this thing as you're being towed around.
It was the only like concrete thing that they can feel, so it just grabs onto it even tighter.
Hmm. And there's a very good reason for that. Okay, so Octavio, you're going to shoot a firebolt into the water to see if you can. Okay, give me a highs or lows.
Highs.
Highs, you say. Highs, you say. You shoot into the water, and the firebolt does not illuminate his whereabouts.
Always low.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm cold resistant.
A-
Fuck, what do I do?
A full minute passes as this is happening.
I have nothing to help.
Me neither.
What is going on with Swift while this is happening?
Swift, what is going on? You're deep in the black waters of Mare Dulden, or so you think. You can't tell because it's so dark. You can't tell how close you are to the surface.
Yeah, I mean, I have 90 feet of dark vision now.
I shoot
But
another bolt.
it doesn't help if everything is black.
That's true.
I shoot another bolt.
What you do see is rushes of knucklehead trout as this thing is pulling you along.
Can I try and like sort of calm myself and like orient myself and like figure out, like try and like figure out in what direction I'm being pulled, like where potentially the surface might be?
Well, I mean, yeah, make me a survival check. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Octavio, you're gonna shoot another firebolt.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
like
either
desperate. I'm just like desperate trying to find him, like,
Okay.
just in all sorts of directions.
Highs or lows?
Lows.
Okay. Okay, so Swift, you get your bearings on how far away you are from the surface just in time to see a firebolt go searing by you about 10 feet ahead.
Okay.
And as Octavio just into the water, the other fishermen are like, what the fuck is your problem? And then they start rowing away. You finally see the silhouette of Swift holding onto a fishing line and the line just under the water.
Can I keep up?
And he is, or sorry, they are, I will say they are, actually, hold on. How fast is this thing?
How fast can Beery row?
It is, you guesstimate it is probably 120 feet away. How fast can Beery row? That's an excellent question. How fast does a rowboat go?
And would you see the firebolt? Do you think that would like trigger you to
Do I see the
let go?
Do I see the silhouette?
How far? Oh, that depends. How far does your dark vision go?
Where is my dark vision? Dark vision.
But yeah, Swift, do you think
yeah,
that
only 60 feet.
do you think if you saw a firebolt whizzing by you, you might suddenly come back to and go, "That's Octavio," being dumb?
He used to get saying,
trying
"God
to
damn it,
bring this
Octavio, you're
up.
gonna give us away."
I do have a question. Does the firebolt illuminate anything for me?
Great question.
With 90 feet of dark vision, like now, like orienting where I am, like can I like look downward and like see if I can see what is pulling on the other side of the fishing line?
You see that it's actually just a knucklehead trout.
It's just a really big knucklehead trout.
just really big fucking
Are you
knucklehead trout.
serious?
Swift is so mad. Just let's go. Just let's go. The fishing rod. Just like fuck off.
Oh fuck this! I thought it was something else.
Fuck this. Swift is so annoyed, and now for some reason is annoyed at Octavio. But like it's still in a bad situation, and
Do you swim to the top of the water?
now like knowing where the sort of surface is roughly, I think they sort of swim up as fast as they can to break the surface.
Okay, we're at minute 3. Things are starting to tick down.
Minute 3, you've been underwater? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Frozen ice water.
Ice water,
Ah.
dude.
Mhm.
Well, how deep am I under the water?
You actually find that you haven't gotten that. Well, I mean,
Okay.
comparatively to the bottom of the lake, you're not that far down. You're probably like
So
20 feet
a
deep.
round of movement should be 30 feet for me.
Okay.
So every 6 seconds should be 30 feet.
Yeah. So within 6 seconds plus just natural buoyancy, you are able to get back up to the surface. And what happens when you get back to the surface?
I imagine it was already very cold. But Swift is just like immediately like sort of looking for horizon line for the sort of lights from the lantern.
Okay, you spot the lantern lights not too terribly far off. They're probably just over 100 feet from you. You imagine that the trajectory that the knucklehead trout was going, it probably went in a couple circles and then
Okay.
started to like wind up and then shoot out into the lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just start making my way back towards the boat.
Can you call out?
Can we
Do
see
you
or
call out
hear
to
you?
us or?
No line was cut. No well.
That's true.
was
Unless you get the
freed.
light directly onto me, you cannot see me.
The captain.
No, I
Oh,
was
no.
just saying, did you
was
say
not
anything? Did
agreed.
you call out?
I
Oh,
think
tell you, shut up!
And he
As best as-
belonged to the Wellerman's Creed.
Shut the fuck up.
To take
Oh, that's
the
what we heard.
ship
Let's go,
down.
let's go! I start paddling over and I punch
did.
Octavio really hard.
I shoot another
you
fireball.
You did hear it. Octavio, shut the fuck up.
Swift, oh thank God!
Swift is gone.
I'm right here.
Octavio, shut the fuck up!
We throw him like a dinghy or a life raft thing.
Yes,
Do
I'm
we
gonna.
have that?
Can we throw? Yeah, I just start paddling with all of my strength.
Okay, it doesn't take that. It doesn't take very long for you to reach him. It's probably within a minute you're able to reach him. Or sorry, them. My apologies.
I pick Swift up out of the water like a baby.
Okay.
Like a wet cat.
Yes, exactly. Right under the armpits.
I'm just like shit, like chattering teeth, just like ice already starting to form on the surface. Of, like
Yes.
their soaked clothes, and just like it wasn't even the lake monster.
Yes. In fact, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not gonna lie. In this moment, like after you're out of the water.
19.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. You managed to soldier through.
Does anyone have a
For this
blanket?
minute.
I have a blanket for you right here, and do you need some whiskey? I still have some whiskey.
Swift just immediately just completely strips out of the wet armor and clothes and just wraps himself in a
Right.
blanket.
Okay,
I was gonna say
dude.
right to the bedroll.
Do keep in mind you are taking off your armor.
I know.
So okay. How
I
long
s-
does it?
I still
long-
have an AC of 14. Or
How
no,
long-
what is it? Is it 10 plus your dex modifier?
Yeah.
I still have an AC of 14.
How long does it take for you to doff your armor?
Leather armor?
That's the first time I got to say that in my entire D&D career.
Getting into and out of armor. Let me see. Light armor takes a minute, so I should have it off of me
Within a minute.
within a minute.
Okay, you need to make me another dexterity saving throw.
Con?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
16.
Okay, your teeth are a chatter, and your extremities are already numb, but you think at this point you might come out of it with just like a mild fever. Nothing consequential has happened.
Does it
Barry,
help?
you said you have a blanket?
Does,
I
does,
have
does,
my bedroll.
does it help if I hug him?
Good. Yeah, body heat.
Octavio?
You're so cold.
Octavio jumps into your boat.
I'm
Gives
already
you a
in the
big
boat.
hug. Oh.
Barry,
I am
Barry,
gonna give Swift my extra bear pelt I have.
Oh yeah.
my owl belt bear pelt. That's hard to say.
yeah, actually, I was gonna ask, do you have a set of cold weather clothing yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're a Goliath. You don't really need cold weather clothing, but that's
Oh,
okay.
is that
Oh,
true?
fair enough. Yeah, I'm cold
Huh.
resistant.
Okay.
So I also give Swift my cold weather clothing.
Okay.
It's so big.
Look, you are wearing this 5XL cold weather clothing, like
Like sleeves flapping.
yeah,
It's 5XL slim
Basically,
fit, okay? Leave me alone.
the tunic is enough to cover most of Swift.
It's athletic fit.
Just sort of like tie it around the waist with like a leather, like a cord.
yes. Okay. Yeah. So now,
Fashion.
so Swift is armorless. Barry does not have her cold weather clothing, but she doesn't need it. So I don't even know why she was wearing it to begin with. That's fine. I
Fashion?
guess.
I don't
What
know.
did it fit
Yeah.
in?
I guess just
Habit.
Yeah, because everyone else is wearing it. She wanted to fit in.
But I'm still wearing pants.
You're not taking the pants. I'm keeping those.
That's fine. This goes down to my shins. So
I mean, it's very much like you're wearing a smock at
and I've
this
got
point.
I've got fur, kind of a little bit. So
I have a
Okay.
change of traveler's clothes too. Do you need some boots?
I mean, I'll put on pants. Yeah.
Put on pants. Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes the
Octavia's
boots
got-
the boots might be too big.
Octavio has his extra pants.
No,
The big pants? No,
Octavio, let's get those pants.
I
No.
don't want those pants.
But you could build a tent out of them.
We gave those back, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we gave those back.
Oh, lame.
So keep in mind, this entire time, the waters have been still, right? And like you've gotten away from the shores of Mare Dualden and out of the choppy waters, and this has been calm, still waters. But as you guys are discussing the ins and outs of Beery's big and tall clothing,
Yeah.
ripples disrupt the surface of the lake, and they cause your boat to begin bobbing from side to side.
Oh.
Between the boats, a large mass just like crests just under the water and then goes back down.
Oh no,
What was
guys.
that?
As Swift turns and the hood that's too big, so it, like obscures their face.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just, what was that?
actually, wait. Before we do this, do we want to take a quick break?
I was actually gonna say that, but I didn't know if you guys wanted to keep going. Yes, we could take a break if
I mean, yes.
if you so wish.
After a close encounter.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
Alright.
geez.
gonna go on break.
Break.
Okay.
Let me see. There it is. Can you hear me? There you go. I learned my lesson from last time. Thank you everybody for joining us. All your viewerships. We will be right back in about 10 minutes. We're gonna take a quick break. Thank you for joining us, and as we continue our adventures through Rime of the Frostmaiden. Oh, Andrew just popped in here for no reason.
Because I can.
I'm saying
I'm
bye,
just-
Andrew.
All right, bye.
No, wait. Okay, well, we'll be right back. Meanwhile, though, make sure to check out this way. We have the art that we've been using for our tokens and the corresponding artists, so go give them some love. Their Instagrams and art stations links are on there. Also, if you have been enjoying the music that we have been using for this adventure, Andrew has been awesome enough to put together some playlists for you guys. Down at the bottom in those two QR codes, we have ambient playlist curated by Andrew and the combat playlist curated by Andrew for you to use on your own campaigns if you so wish. But with that, we will be back in just about 8 minutes or so to continue our distress in this lake. But see you all in a bit. greatest thing ever. Deadly.
The place, the meats
We're live
place
here.
by us has authentic Wisconsin cheese curds, and every time I see it, like I want to make a thing of poutine, because when we went to Epcot and we had like poutine from Little Canada, it was like the best fucking thing I've ever had. It's so simple and yet so delicious.
I mean, really, you just gotta have good quality fries, good quality cheese curds, and good quality gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's-
3 ingredients.
That's the tricky part when it comes down to stuff like that. Like you gotta have good quality. If like it's like a Cuban sandwich. It's
Mhm.
like only like 4 different ingredients, but they got to be high quality, or else it's gonna be garbage. Like you can't get away with just hey, whatever.
The nice thing about having a high dexterity is that even without armor, I'm still not as easy to hit as like a wizard.
I mean, actually, the spellcasters are surprisingly tanky in this campaign.
Octavio is a dragon sorcerer though, so like that makes sense.
With a high dex score as well.
Yeah.
So don't forget about that. Oh, great.
And Gar's a turtle.
I
True.
figured Gar could have like some kind of swimming ability at least.
Oh, Jose, hold on. I need to figure out what's going on with your token.
Okay.
Because remember, there's some wiggity woo-winess going on with it.
Wiggity wooginess.
What?
Yeah.
The woogity woogity. What is that?
Heather, I got something for you.
Therapy. Mood enhancing spray.
I know you do a lot of copy and product stuff.
Okay.
There's this new app that we found. Maybe you already know about it. I don't know. It's called Jarvis.ai.
Oh, I know what that is.
Very
Okay.
impressive piece of software. Do you guys
Oh,
use it,
no.
Howard?
We do. Yeah, at Heike we use it.
Yeah,
What is it?
it is it's a piece of software to make copy. Like
Oh,
you can
no.
Oh,
you can
wow.
you can
See?
like you can use it. You just put like product name, company name, a brief description, and Jarvis scours the internet with like all sorts of like similar products and stuff, and brings it in and writes
Yeah.
a full copy.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So just saying,
Yep.
it could save you a lot of time. You know, don't tell anyone and be like, hey.
There.
you
Oh
just say-
wow, true.
Jarvis, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh no, that's dangerous.
It is because a lot of the
Oh,
copy is
man.
actually fair. It's pretty like you still have to like adjust it and
Spot check.
whatever, but
Yeah.
it is
But, like,
very impressive.
Interesting.
My only complaint for like a software like that is that I can only synthesize based off of things that already exist.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
It's not going to be able to synthesize anything new.
Yeah.
You'd be
And there are
surprised.
some products that like
You'd
yeah,
be,
there
you'd,
are
be,
some things that like I've had to write that are
you'd be
so off the cuff.
you'd be surprised because I put like Attack Opportunity and then I just put Dune Book Club and he wrote like a full fucking blog for it and it sounded pretty
Oh my
fucking
God.
smart. I was like, damn.
That is terrifying. I am so glad I'm thinking about a shift in career now.
to the point that it brought talking points from the chapters that we just read because I put part 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, what? Did it listen to our podcast? What the fuck?
That's intense.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, glad I'm thinking about shifting into interior design at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you can use
Oh.
it. You can use it for your own benefit. You know,
Yeah, just
charge the same, but
freelance.
charge the same. It only takes you
Yeah.
like a minute. You can have more clients.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there are plenty of little like minor contracts that I never take because I just don't have the time.
Yeah. It's
Okay, Jose, hold on. Jose, help me out here because this is important.
what's up?
So I'm having that problem where when I drag your name from the journal onto the board,
Mhm.
the token doesn't have your information saved on it for some reason.
Oh, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while, it's been a hot minute. You have to make the token, like unlink it. Just put the new token. Like
Okay.
put all the information, like go into the token and do like the select the character, and then put all the fields to the from my character sheet. Then go to my character
Okay.
sheet, and while having the token selected, just click on that thing that says use selected token after the token is made.
Okay.
I think that was the key. Like if you do it the other way, like if you select the token first, it will essentially only use the token at that point, like that whatever save that token is at that moment. So like for example, if it doesn't have the health and you select it, it will just never have the health. But if you select it again, like if you click on select the token and then you just highlight the token and click use selected token again, it will have all the information in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see, because that might be the ticket. So. Okay. And now let me delete Octavio from my game completely.
No!
Something I wish I could do.
Wow. Wow.
No, don't wish that upon yourself because the next one will be worse.
No, it will be.
You're gonna be begging for Octavio back.
Octavio's not that bad.
Shit, he's right.
I genuinely
Samir
got to the
comes
point
back.
where I almost yelled at you and not Octavio. Okay? When I said shut the fuck up, Octavio, I like 2 seconds for shut the fuck up, Jose. I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. Very aggressive.
I'm just
I
used
thought
to yelling at Jose.
we would all die.
Listen, if
It's okay.
it gets annoying, you guys tell me and I'll turn it back.
No.
I'm just.
No, I'm serious.
I was joking. It's like everybody else keeps getting these grievous, like lasting, like injuries, and Swift just almost keeps drowning.
You know, that's
It's the
just
second time this has happened to Swift.
all that's gonna do. That's just gonna build up. Like when they do get a grievous injury, he's gonna get like decapitated or something.
I'm gonna fucking lose an arm.
That's-
or something.
Yeah,
Decapitation. That's a hell of an injury.
it's a grievous one.
The grievous injury.
Yeah,
At least his first one went away.
Oh yeah, by the way, happy 5-year anniversary, group.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah.
5
wasn't
years.
part of it.
Crazy.
A talk of opportunity.
Robert,
Roughly.
don't worry. The length of this campaign feels like 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been less than a year.
Usually we're like 90% done with the campaign by this point.
It's been less than a year.
I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
Aw. It's fine. I felt the same way
I've
with
been
you
in-
after Waterdeep too. So
Yeah. This is much better than Waterdeep though.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I
so-
mean, to be fair.
I rolled about as bad on this character as you did for my first character sheet. So
Oh, that was funny. You just rolled a bad character.
The
Welcome
first
to
character
D&D.
it
So
didn't even make
bad.
sense.
Listen.
it was like
Hold-
everything was like 10s and 11s.
Listen, I made that character so fast because it was last minute and I didn't think you guys were actually gonna join the freaking campaign.
Wow. these
To
people
be
actually
fair,
Yeah.
I should have probably been at some point. Well, you guys can't re-roll those stats.
5 years.
We learned a lot in 5 years.
Yeah.
Have we?
We've
Nah.
grown.
care. No.
Okay, are we all back? Are we all good?
Maybe.
I just
Okay.
wanted the fans to know it's been 5 years since all this started.
Yes.
It's the cut to Winona Ryder's character from Edward Scissorhands. It's been 80
Oh
years.
Yep, exactly that.
It's
Or
been
the egg of the Titanic.
16 years.
Okay.
Terrible
Where's
makeup.
that gif?
All right. Are we ready?
Maybe.
Okay. Du-du-du. How far does your night vision go?
Me?
60. See,
60.
you have to do that before you assign my token.
Motherfucker!
You have to set up the token. Well, don't delete the token. Just set it all up, unlink it, and then link it back.
I think you just have to make a new character.
Yeah, just completely start over.
Like you have to set up the token. Like
No,
like,
no, just I had everything set, like everything prepared, except for the dark vision. I was like, oh wait, shit, I forgot dark vision.
It's fine.
God. Okay.
You have Swifts at 90?
Probably not. Hold on, just give me a second.
I love this music.
Because roll20 is great when it works.
Rest of the time, it's user error. I wonder if roll20 got their shit together now with video. Remember how bad it got that we had to?
Yeah, we just gave up.
Yes.
Yeah, because it got so bad, we just like fuck it. Let's just go to Discord. Which I mean, Discord.
Can I like turn it
Yeah.
on and see? Well,
Well, it
what,
probably
like-
freak out because you're using your camera for Discord.
that's true.
Okay.
This is a way better system, though.
Hey,
Yeah, this is. Yeah, let's not mess with.
You just
what
be
we
glad
got.
that they figured out their API shit that was going on earlier today.
Yeah. Andrew just needs a
Oh.
second screen, for God's sake.
You don't have a second screen?
This is
No,
2022.
Single
Everyone has 2
mom.
screens at least.
I'm running this off of a laptop.
You can still put
So-
another
You
screen on it.
Okay.
HDMI
Honestly,
cable.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't
My
even
Mac,
tell.
my Mac runs a second.
Listen, when I get my seconds, my other 2K, I'll give you this one. It's a 1080.
Yeah,
It
they-
sounded
yeah,
genuine, but
they
I can't
do.
can't help but feel like it was somehow a roast.
What?
The way you
When
said
I get
that.
my other two.
It's like, oh, I couldn't even tell.
I actually, no, I was genuine. I could not
Oh.
like until you told me you were on a laptop. I had no idea.
Well, because he can't see our reactions and run the game. He has to like run the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on,
Like
on
to.
one.
So like we're doing things with our hands, and he doesn't know what the fuck we're doing.
That's true. Okay, that makes sense.
Does the laptop have good inputs like HDMI and everything, or could
Yeah,
you like?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got all that.
Well,
I
then-
mean,
All right,
I-
you
yeah.
guys want to keep talking shit about the dude that controls your fate?
Listen.
No, I have almost died tonight already.
I have a laptop and I'm running a second monitor. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
exactly.
saying. And I always do, but it is a MacBook Pro, so I'll just.
And we're back.
Alright, let's do this. We'll
Okay.
We'll make fun of Andrew later.
It's from 2014, if that makes you feel better.
It doesn't. Anyway,
Octavio, you fall in
Almost
the
10
water.
years old. 8 years
Yeah.
old there.
Octavio, a Periton attacks you. And nobody else knows. It's an invisible Periton.
It's like, Octavio, use your words. What's happening?
Saw the firebolts.
they just get attracted by the fireballs, man.
Alright, so we saw a big
They're
creepy
all
monster.
Peritons.
Why did they not have that there? That is so annoying. Okay, so something as you. Oh, let me put you guys on the screen that I'm looking at. That might help you. So as you're discussing the logistics of Swift wearing clothes that are far too big for them, something breaches the waters between the two boats. Octavio, why the fuck are you over there?
I jumped.
Oh, because he jumped. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
was in the boat.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Yay, the torch tokens. I love that they added those.
Yeah,
What
that's the torches.
What torches?
In case you,
You
Right
see
here.
here? Those are they added a feature when you're the DM to like put down like movable light sources that are already tokens that you can move around.
Oh no, I know. I'm saying like I'm still on the ice scene. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying something else.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't get moved to the other.
We're all.
No,
on the-
Yeah.
I'm really I'm all
Yeah, she's
alone.
still over there.
You might
Very
want to.
refreshing.
You might want to refresh your browser then,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
because we're all on the other one.
Well, we were just talking about roll20. We add that to the roll20 fail. So
No,
Wow,
I took away that counter because otherwise it would just
The
break.
connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh no.
what?
Oh, I think that's you, bro, because
Oh,
we can't see you. Just so you know.
Oh, I know. I turned mine off. I'm eating
Oh,
the rice
okay.
cake.
Oh, we do have a
Eh.
roll 20 fails. Wow, only 5? Oh, now 6.
Well, after we stopped doing the cameras and all
Yeah,
that,
right?
Roll 20.
Oh my god.
oh man, yeah, it crashed. Whoop.
What are the chances as soon as we start talking about how great of a time we're having?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Roll20.
Like,
That's
oh, this is perfect.
that's our only viewer. It's just a guy from roll 20. Talk shit, bitch.
Damn
Talk
you,
shit.
Gabe Hicks.
He's got his finger on a button.
Yeah.
Wait, they'll say something. I know this group.
Just finger hovering over the kill switch, like almost. Bam!
Gam.
Just one.
Let's see how you do now so far up on your ivory tower.
You sit in your tower.
All right, so something crests the surface betwixt the boats, and who I would imagine everyone probably gets a good look at it. Whatever
Yeah.
this thing is huge. I need to see some nature checks.
Ooh.
I will one day.
I'd love to give you a nature check right now.
Me
No,
too.
I need a nature check right now.
19.
It would be great.
Not looking good for mids.
My
11.
page is unresponsive.
Oh no.
Do you want me to roll in your stead, Gar and Barry?
Oh, we'll let you.
Can
Yeah.
you please?
It should be able to.
You can probably do it through their character sheets even.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm on the page now, but it's just loading. So
That's a natural
slow.
20.
There you go.
So slow.
Well, I'm gonna do Barry just for shits and giggles. I don't know. Maybe she gets a natural 22.
No.
She did
That's
not.
Joke.
Okay, so Mittens,
I
Swift,
can't-
and Barry, you have no idea what
I
this
have
thing
19.
is. Sorry, I meant to say Mittens, Octavio, and Barry. My bad. Mittens, Octavio, and Barry. You have no idea what this thing is that showed up under the water, but Swift and Gar especially, you get who the fuck? What are you doing?
It's the monster we saw.
Who's drawing that?
Do you have
Who's
to
drawing
ask?
that?
Do you have to ask?
But Swift and Gar especially, you a chill runs down your spine as you realize that whatever this lake monster is, it is far larger and far more ancient than a run of the mill trout. You recognize this as some sort of ancient aquatic reptile.
Fun.
And you said I didn't see anything, right? Or is it-
No, everyone saw it, but you just weren't able to figure out what it was.
Right.
As
Is
far as you know,
there
it's just a big hump in the water.
is there any large ice blocks near us? Like anything that we could actually get onto?
There are some directly behind you, but before that happens, suddenly, from let's see, which one's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Odds or evens? Here we go. Evens. Okay. Barry, as you're trying to figure out the logistics of getting off of this boat, suddenly from underneath there is something large and in charge. That's not you. Strikes the boat from underneath. There is a loud crack of splintering as the boat takes not nearly as much damage as what I just sold for. Okay, as the boat takes another 14 points of damage, you actually see there's a bulge on the bottom of the boat now.
Uh-oh.
And it's not a threatening amount, but there is water starting to
Swift.
Oh,
come
oh
up.
no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Where? Where are we going?
So there was ice behind us, right? Like
I can't move my lantern.
Yeah, I can't actually see anything. Except,
Well, I mean, these are the lanterns that are affixed to the.
Yeah.
well, they're pretty awful.
Well, they're affixed to the frickin'.
Wait, point me in the direction. We
I'm
need.
complaining
we
to
need
the
firm
lantern
ground.
manufacturer.
There is some ice here. There's some ice behind us, and there's some ice in front of us here.
Here, I'll take away the lantern token so you guys can move the lantern about. You're welcome.
I imagine when I see a large thing, like, or whatever.
I can
Yeah.
see.
I can fight.
So new magic item request. Dark
Hmm.
vision goggles.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Request denied.
Darn.
There's some ice back here, and there's some ice over here.
Is this one larger?
It's off the map, so I don't know.
It's huge. The biggest ice mass.
It's
the
very large.
the greatest ice mass. It's the biggest.
Yep.
It's Titanic in scale.
Let's go to that one.
Let's go to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as oh, sorry, my phone's like, oh, it's time for you to settle down and go to bed. Fuck off, phone. You can't.
Mine's about to say that in 15
Apple.
minutes.
Yeah, you shouldn't have your settings so bright. It's screw you.
You're playing your music too loud.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't hear it. That's why. You know what? I just realized that might be the cause of my problems.
What do you know?
Hold on, I'm just trying to fix the light settings for you guys. Okay, so you start to paddle your way, pathetically paddle your way towards the iceberg flow thing, and as that happens, something begins to emerge from the water. A creature. At first, you see teeth, and then a neck that continues to extend outwards and further along, and until finally you see the main mass of its body as
Hell yes.
as this thing reaches out of the water. Hold on, let me get
a good look at this.
yeah. Da-da-da.
You have the Jurassic Park theme song ready?
I
Ah!
should have.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay, we're feeling this, right?
Sometimes I forget how dark it is. That's terrifying.
It's dark. It's pretty dark. Okay, so
That's how you
this
spell that.
yes.
Mittens just shrieks again.
It's your worst nightmare.
the worst
Right.
thing that could have happened to you.
As
Yeah.
this thing just
Mittens is not on board with this whatsoever.
That's you in that picture, Mittens.
He's
right in the front.
okay.
Beat him
So
with a paddle.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
We didn't bring a harpoon gun or anything.
Is it
Javelin.
paddle an improvised club?
The paddle can be an improvised club.
Oh no, I got a 19, but I didn't get my token.
Ooh, look
No.
who's going first.
Ooh.
There we go.
The only natural 20 I'll ever get.
Are you
I
going
rolled-
first? Are you going first?
Oh,
Gar?
Ooh,
no.
nice.
Are you going first? I have a +9 to initiative now.
Never mind.
Sorry, I didn't have my token selected.
Neither did I.
Doesn't count.
It's still a 27. It's right there. You can see it.
Nope, I ain't seeing it. I just cleared the chat.
Watch a second roll a natural 20 instead. Haha!
And you went yesterday.
I've already
air-
gone.
The arrow that you fired from the dock finally lands.
Just like, yes, I knew it was the
As
spot.
we were setting off, Swift just like aims up into the sky and just loses an arrow and says that'll be relevant in about an hour.
What was that for? You'll see.
You'll see.
See, okay, in this
That'd
picture,
be
it doesn't
so
look as
awesome.
massive as I was imagining. I was imagining like
It's
the
pretty
size of a
big.
dump truck.
Yeah, it's like still like
It's
an
probably got
alligator
a
size
with a
coming
neck
at
that
you.
long. It's probably got a dump truck ass.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You guys are only seeing the top. You didn't see what.
Yeah, it's like a velociraptor and a snake.
Yeah, it might be dragging that wagon. You don't know. Swift, are you gonna get in the initiative count or what?
I can't add myself to the initiative count.
Oh, you're killing me.
Oh, I can roll again, but like you're gonna have to
Yeah.
change the number.
Yeah,
You
just
can go in
re-roll.
there and
That's fine.
change it. You can
There,
like
make
click
it a
right on-
28.
Oh,
instead.
never.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
never mind.
Wow, I did actually roll one higher.
Okay, so this
28,
thing,
27.
this thing rears its ugly head up, and you see that it has teeth like knives.
Razors?
Yeah, and it grins and it leers at you guys and a all too wide smile. Swift, what do you do?
Bonus action hunter's mark.
Okay.
You see Swift immediately picks up, like lightning speed, picks their bow up off the bottom of the boat, sort of grabs onto their necklace really quick and sort of points at the creature's head and casts You see like a flash of sort of like green light really quick.
No.
So it has been Hunter's marked.
I hate that so much.
I am going to then knock an arrow, and as my Dread Ambusher feature, if I take an attack action on my first turn, I get to make an additional attack as part of that action.
Okay.
And that if that attack hits, it does an extra D8 of damage.
Fucking A. Okay.
So first arrow.
It also emits a weird hissing noise.
Like it is hissing, like out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Octavio, you're getting a real good look at the inside of this thing. You see like the ooh.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Cool. So it takes 7 damage from the bow, and then it takes a D6 of damage from Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
plus an extra D8 of damage from my Dread Ambusher feat. So it takes another 6 damage. It takes 13 damage from the first one.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Second attack. That's a 15.
That hits.
So it takes 12 damage from the base attack, and then it takes an additional D6 from Hunter's Mark. 17 damage total for 30 damage total between the two attacks.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Swift, thinking quickly, and like they're staying frosty now, literally. Unleashes a volley of arrows on this thing. You see the arrows pierce into the bulk of its enormous side, and suddenly the monster like looks at you guys and just says, "Ow."
What?
Wait,
And
does
then-
it really?
Yeah, and then it just disappears beneath the waves, and then scarpers off towards the west. They're just like, "You guys hurt me," and then it just.
And then anybody else?
Did that
It
Did you hear
talked?
did that thing just talked?
Did you hear that?
He definitely
What
did.
the hell was that?
So I have advantage on any survival checks to track this thing for the next hour.
Nice.
That's fine. You immediately see where it went, and it went at an incredible speed because it's an aquatic creature,
Yeah.
but it bursted off into a western direction.
We should go see what that's about. I feel like
Yeah, that
we're hurt his feelings.
That was
Yeah, he-
really weird.
He actually
I'm sorry,
spoke
I just reacted.
No, I get it. I was about to. I was about to cast a really powerful spell on it.
He's
I
gonna
did not
unload on it.
I was not expecting any of that. I'm going to put the ball away. Just
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Monster, we're sorry.
Probably shouldn't call him a monster. We're
all-
trying to get on his good side.
All you hear back is the lapping waves of the wake of it.
All right. Well, he went that way, so
Alright.
or they. I don't know.
Let's go.
Okay.
They went that way.
I
yeah, I'm
start
gonna try and,
paddling.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys start paddling because I can't move the boats. Those are a fixed part of the artwork. I unfortunately can't move the boats. So
This is not
That's funny.
Salt Marsh, I guess.
yeah, no, Salt Marsh. This is not. And you go off into the direction that the plesiosaur. We're out of initiative. I literally did all that just for that one moment.
We
Anyway,
all rolled so well.
The plesiosaurus? Is
Yeah.
that what you meant to say? Yes. That's what I was imagining.
um,
God.
so you paddle off into the direction that it went to, and I need a perception check from
Everyone?
anybody or everybody.
So
Anybody that wants to make a perception check.
is it a perception check to like see where it went?
Yeah, just
Because I have advantage on that as well.
that's fine. If you're tracking it, you can.
That's a 19.
Too
It's a
busy
23.
paddling for the team.
Ooh.
Gar, perhaps because you are, I don't know, reptilian in nature. yourself or something like that.
I
Maybe
take
there's
offense.
some-
Perhaps because you're also
Yeah.
a monster.
You hear the sounds of lapping waves, but then there's something else over it. You hear the sounds of
Oh my god.
A gentle sobbing in the distance.
It's crying.
Oh, God.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
I feel
Mr. Wait, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I feel so terrible.
I definitely tell everybody that it is actually crying.
Oh no, I feel so bad.
Oh, well.
Mr. Monster, I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
Didn't
don't
it-
call it a monster.
That
If you
is
shout,
very rude, Octavio.
if you shout, you just hear it go away.
No, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry I shot you.
Where are
You come across another ice floe, and you see that the plesiosaur is like resting its head. It's like like as like the arrows are jutting out of it. Just...
Hey, buddy. Hey, can I help you? I'm sorry he shot you. We heard a lot of bad things.
just
We thought one thing. Can I heal you right now? Will that help?
And it just goes.
Okay. Okay, I got you, buddy. How many points of damage was...
He did a lot.
30? I did 30 there.
30 points of
I
damage.
can also help if needed.
Okay, that would be great, because
Yeah.
that's all of my points of lay on hands.
Are we close enough to use?
I would
Yeah.
say, I would say
Okay.
you guys are.
I used all of my 15 points of lay on hands. Or
7.
Okay, that's
22.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's still some wounds there, but you imagine naturally you'll take care of it.
Can I expend a use of my healer's kit to like sort of patch up a little bit? I'm not like for actual hit points or anything, but
You're
Can I
gonna
take
have.
take your arrow back.
yeah, I take my arrows.
Thank you.
Sorry about this, Pop.
Just snap it in half and throw it in the water.
It would be like
as-
an animal handling check.
Well, it's it's kind of gray if it's an animal or not.
That's
But,
true. It passes the Harkness test.
Yeah, as you approach it, it's like, no, don't touch me. Don't, get
Oh,
away
okay,
from me.
all right, fine. I'm sorry.
You
I
go.
was a little on edge.
Hey, okay. Hey, I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry for them as well.
I can apologize
And
for
for-
myself. What do you?
You're just can you just take a step back? Take a step back.
Okay, fine. In my comically large tunic,
It is pretty funny looking.
it looks like I'm wearing like a fucking hoop skirt.
All right.
Oh god, I keep forgetting about that.
There's a hold on. I'm gonna find it.
You're probably pretty scary looking, actually.
Yeah, you probably look like a bear.
But the the plesiosaur just says, I don't want to do this anymore.
Hey, I'm
People
really
are
sorry.
mean.
Can you tell us what's your name? What's your name? I'm Kiri.
I don't have a name.
You don't have a name?
No.
Do you want a name?
I just learned how to talk and it's scary.
Who taught you how to talk?
The this mean lady. It just like scream cries into the ice flow.
Hey, buddy,
Oh
it's
my God.
okay. It's okay. What do you like to eat?
Fish.
Fish.
Look, we
got
have
one of
this
those.
one. I pulled
I
the one.
have a fish.
Hey,
I pulled the one. I pulled it
It's still flapping.
right in front of Min's
How
too.
about
It's a lively
how
fellow.
about we eat this fish here? We'll eat some of our snacks, and you can tell us what's up. Why are you here?
Yeah, what are you
How'd
doing?
you learn how to talk? This is really
I was-
cool.
I was told not to say anything, and if I said something, bad stuff was gonna happen.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very
Is-
nice friend.
Is this the bad stuff? Is this what she meant when she said bad stuff was gonna happen?
I think she probably meant that she is a mean person and doesn't want you to have friends, but we'll be your friends.
I need a persuasion check
Oh,
on that
no.
one, Gary.
Nice!
Nice. That's the right time for that.
Genuine.
It goes. Okay,
Okay.
but can I have the fish first? I'm
Yeah,
hungry. Okay.
Here you go.
I'm hungry too.
Do you just like give it the whole fish?
Yeah.
Rift is just sort of like
It's just
sitting
gobbles it
on the
down.
ground, like
You see?
as far away as possible from it, just to make it comfortable. Just like,
Wait, hold on. Are you giving the plesiosaur the whole fish?
Yeah.
Okay, you throw the fish in the water and it starts to swim for a bit. And you see the plesiosaur bring up a huge fin and smack it to stun it, and it floats to the surface like, just like immediately like And then it says there was this lady that came by, and I used to be a stupid. I used to be a big stupid. That's what she said. But then but then she said some magical words, and now I can talk and I can understand what people are saying. And she told me I had to do these things, and I don't like it. I just like to eat fish, and I don't want to do this.
What did she tell you have to do?
She said I had to be mean to the people that are fishing in the lake, and I don't want to be mean. I don't like it, but
You don't have to be mean.
But she said if I'm not mean, she's gonna take away my ability to talk, and I like talking. I have friends.
You have friends?
No.
Yeah, you do.
We can be your friends.
We just said this. We went over this.
So okay, I need someone to make me a Arcana check.
Why is everyone staring at me?
Why indeed?
Does this seem like a purely magical effect, or maybe like a nature magic effect, or?
You gotta make me an Arcana check to find out.
I got a 19.
I know.
I got 5.
So if you don't know shit.
But
But
So I'm just sort of like drawing in the snow, just sort of like, just like
Swift is hanging their head, thinking that they can solve some of their actions by talking.
Okay.
So Octavio, you go through the file cabinet of arcane knowledge in your mind. A lot of it's cobwebs, but you did stumble upon once upon a time while reading. You did stumble upon the effects of a natural magic spell called Awaken, where an animal or plants can gain sentience and sapience, much like what you're seeing in this creature here.
Right. So for me, this is completely normal.
Limit?
Well, no, it's not. No. No, it's not normal. Like you probably never seen this happen before. But what you do recognize is that it's saying that whoever did this can take it away, but you know that the effects of Awaken spell are permanent.
Okay. Right.
Nice.
But for me, it's like oh, it's magic. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, it's fucking. You guys don't know the Awaken spell.
So I'm like, oh well, that's silly because nobody can take this away from you. You have been gifted with this magic.
Octavia, what are you talking about?
It's just the Awaken spell. I've heard about it before, but I've never seen it. I mean,
Swift know what that is.
Give me an Arcana check.
I wouldn't. It's not a druid.
I mean, given their that feels like a druid spell.
It does feel like
Okay, it kind of does, but I don't know if it is.
It is a druid spell, but I'm not entirely sure if Oya might have used that or not, because there's a lot of responsibility that goes into awakening a creature.
Well, then
Yeah.
would Swift be like familiar with the it's I suppose it's possible.
Oh, it's a 5th level
Yeah.
transmutation spell.
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible.
But Octavia, are you going to try to persuade this thing that its effects are permanent?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, but the mean lady said that she could take them away because she gave them to me, and that's how that works. And I don't. And you guys shot me, so why should I believe?
Well, we shot you
I was
because
sorry about that.
you scared us a little bit. It's kind of dark out here, and also, I mean, if
That's what I was supposed to do.
yeah, but you don't have to do that anymore. Like that's part of being awakened and having your own consciousness is that you make your own choices. You don't have to follow anybody else's.
Make me, Octavio specifically, make me a persuasion check.
Nice.
Damn.
This is going well.
It stops for a moment and thinks, and it's like, so you're saying I can talk whether or not she does anything about it?
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time you saw this lady?
Oh, that's actually a really good question. Hold on.
And how
200 years ago.
Oh, she's probably dead.
No. It's nothing like that. Let me see if I can get an exact time. Hold on.
How does a lake monster tell?
All I'm gonna say, I did not expect this at all.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I was ready.
I've-
I was like,
I've
I'm gonna
probably-
use my empower spell with this, and I'm gonna get him
Yep.
for this.
I thought you were joking at first when you said it ran away. I was like,
Me
oh,
too.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I was like, wait, really?
I've probably seen 7 moons go by since she did this,
Oh.
So it's on.
So
Been
about-
it's fairly recent.
and since then she's told me I've had to terrorize the people in the lake.
Well, I
And,
mean,
like,
Sorry, a quick
and
question.
I
Sorry.
done some bad things, and I don't want to.
wait, you don't.
anymore.
It's okay. It's fine. You're new to this. It's. I understand it can be scary to have a consciousness out of nowhere. You know.
She
which
said
is
I
fine.
had to do this to
You
help
don't-
the
you don't-
Frostmaiden. I don't know who that is.
Sorry, hold on.
Did you say the frost made it?
Wait a fucking second. What?
Sorry, hold on. Can we move roll back for just a second? She said the Frost Maiden. She said.
Yeah.
Did she tell you anything else about this first maiden lady? Why do
Only
you
that
have to
she-
terrorize the people in order to help the frost maiden?
Because she said if I don't, she'll take away my powers, and I will. Do you guys know anything about books? I've heard people talking about books, and they seem pretty cool.
We know.
We've seen some books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do we have
we
any
know
books
some
with us?
things about books.
Yeah,
So we know a lot about books. No,
Books-
not Beery.
books are pretty cool. They have stories and all kinds of wonderful things in them.
I am not carrying a book at the moment.
I am not
Would anybody
either.
actually have one?
Swift technically has a book,
Ooh,
but I don't know if it's one that we want to show to this thing.
I've always wanted to read a book.
How to
I
hunt
think
sea
so.
monsters.
It's the book. It's the Red Wizard of Thays book.
Oh.
that we got the bloodstained one.
yeah.
That was one of, like
Maybe
really,
not.
really bad
Yeah.
prose.
well,
You probably can't read, right?
do you know how to read?
No, but I want to learn.
Well,
Aww.
Maybe we don't start with this one.
Yeah, well, that's not a good.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can-
it's
we-
a little
I'll-
advanced.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It's also it's very dry.
First things first. Let's name you. Let's give you a name, guys. What do you guys?
Plessy.
What do you guys think?
Plessy.
Plessy?
Plessy?
Plessy. How about it?
It's. How about that? How about your name is Plessy?
Meh.
All right, now you have a name, and that's a good thing.
Hey.
But we recommend that you don't approach that town. And I point at the one that we came from.
Targos.
Yeah, there's people there who really would like to hurt sea creatures.
It's not that they're scared of you.
Yes.
They're scared of, and when creatures get scared, they might attack you, and we don't want that happening. Not until we can help the situation along.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this: do you know where what was the last place you saw the lady that gave you this awakening?
I don't know. She said. Hold on. She said something about some kind of moose. I don't know what that is. I imagine it's the kind of fish.
Moose?
Oh, the fucking the dire moose.
No, moose is not a fish. It's like a creature that lives on land.
That started immediately
But-
like
but fish
cooking
can't-
around.
Fish can't live on land.
Correct.
Fish die when they get
It's not a fish.
She,
There's
It's
a
not
lot
Lonelywood.
It's not a fish.
Lonelywood.
You see the gears aren't like you know when it says
Swift just blurts out Lonelywood.
Lonelywood.
She's in
They're
Lonelywood.
having a moose problem.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Plussy, we can. So we're trying to figure out what's happening here in Ten Towns and in the darkness and why is it so dark. You don't need to listen to anybody that you don't want to. You have your own free will now, so you make your own decisions. If you don't want to terrorize people, then you don't. I'll tell you what, I am pretty sure that lady that gave you that power, or the awaken, cannot swim as deep as you can.
you think so?
Yeah, you're a fast swimmer. I'm pretty sure you can go very deep and hold your breath for a very long time.
Because I can go real deep. I can touch the bottom. I can touch the bottom with my tippy.
See, that's impressive. Not a lot of people can do that, or a lot of creatures can do
What?
that.
What are toes?
I just lift Swift's tunic up a little bit to show the toes.
Rude.
Hold on. Wait, I'm not
You
Swift would only react that way because it's cold.
Jesus!
Hold on.
You guys are
not-
weird fish.
We're-
You guys are
we're-
weird fish, but you're friendly. Except for the one that shot me. I don't know.
That was an accident.
Guys,
It was
how many times can I apologize?
He's a good fish at heart.
Really nice.
their name is Swift, and they were just we're friends. Friends protect each other, and you scared us. That's all. We promise we won't hurt you.
Can
That's
Swift
what-
like try and slowly approach the?
Do like the bow and like don't look in the eye.
Just sort of.
Animal handling.
Well,
Hold a hand out.
Sentient, so I don't know. If he's correct, I don't know if animal handling tracks. In
If
this
they have an
situation.
intelligence above 4, I don't think it works.
Oh no.
No, Swift says, hold on, to sort
You can
of.
make a persuasion check.
Oh, I don't know. I just want the persuasion.
Persuasion is just animal handling. But for
With
more
people.
social-
Please roll high.
You
Nope.
did
No, it's
heal
performance.
them as
Performance.
well.
That's
It's okay, keep going thing.
Would the fact that Swift healed them like had help a little bit in this situation?
Well,
Yeah. some
it could,
good
but
karma.
Swift, that's also a performance, not a persuasion.
It's the same score. It doesn't matter.
Oh. I was giving you a chance to rally.
Properly this time.
Okay, so because you used the healer's kit on it, I will say I'll give you advantage
I
because.
saw 11,
Okay,
which isn't terrible, but it's
Still a cold shoulder.
so
it's about as good as Swift is gonna get.
So it goes. I know. I guess I understand why they did what they did, and it like absentmindly like smacks the water with one of Finn, but it's like, but you got to not be so mean.
Swift, you hear that?
I was in a bad place. I want to tell you something, and only you something that maybe will help show you that. Just shoots Barry and turning along.
Rude.
And only you something that can hopefully connect us. I'm sorry, I was distracted. So can I tell you something?
Yes, I'm listening, and it
You-
brings its head closer to.
So Swift sort of goes up to it, and in a voice that hopefully only it can hear, says, "You have a name now. I want to tell you. They call me Swift, but this is not my true name. And to sort of show you that you can hopefully trust me, I'm going to tell you my true name. Okay. You can call me Lunkia.
Okay, so I know something about you that nobody else knows, right?
Yes, you're the only one.
So that makes us friends.
That makes us friends.
Okay,
I won't shoot you again. I promise.
you got to promise.
I promise. I promise.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Can I do a check to see if I hear this?
Can I make a stealth check? Can I make a stealth check to actually see if that
Make a stealth check and then make a perception check, and whichever one wins out.
Basically a
I
nosy
have to
check.
imagine we're all sitting in like a boat. And we're all just kind of like leaning. In.
Yeah.
Ah, damn, it was close too.
Wow, that was a little close.
That was a lot closer than I.
Oh wait, no, I have to do a perception check. My bad.
Uh-oh.
What's your perception?
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Such a sweet
So
moment.
one person Swift did not want to hear
I'm
this.
So
not
now,
so
so now 2 people know your true name.
Octavio can't keep a secret.
Yeah, is he gonna,
That's not
is he gonna
true!
tell you
Unless
that he
he's
knows?
dead.
Doesn't hear
Do I know? Do I notice that he notices?
Hold on, hold on.
Roll
Octavio
another
has 2
perception
options
check.
here. Either they can blurt it out to the rest of the group, or they could be grumpy that Swift never shared it with them first.
I'm just gonna be right next to him. It's like,
I mean, do you want me to do the fair thing and say yes, or do you want me to do the dramatic thing and say no?
about what?
About if Swift notices that somebody else heard in on this.
Well, I don't know. It's up to you.
Roll
Well, I'm asking Robert.
Honestly, it's up to you.
Okay, we'll find out. All right. Okay. So then finally Plessy says, I'm gonna go now. I'm kind of tired.
Wait, Plessy, before you go. Listen, you have conscience now. Can we ask you a favor?
Oh, maybe.
So the mean lady that told you to terrorize people in this lake was wrong.
Mhm.
People like you with names, people that are good, tend to help others. Can you try to keep this lake as safe as possible for everybody, including the fish that have legs like us?
I'm big, and I'm strong. I can do
Great.
that.
That'll be awesome, and we can come back and check with you, and perhaps bring you some books.
I'd like that very much. And like its eyes get really wide at the prospect of
Aw.
books.
I also have one more question, actually.
Hmm.
The woman who did this to you,
Mhm.
did she have a necklace like this? And sort of holds up the sort of.
That is an excellent question. Let me see. Plessy says, no, she was covered in a lot of fur, and she actually had a symbol a lot like your friend over there, and gestures towards Gar and his staff with the crude snowflake on it.
Oh, we already killed her. It's fine.
No, the pressure's another one.
Well, there's probably more than one.
So, okay, you guys promised you promised you're gonna bring me some books.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as we find some, and then we'll try to teach you how to read as well.
Okay, I'd like that very much.
And
And
maybe
it-
some pictures of what mooses look like.
Yes, and we would like for you to protect this lake and the people and fish in it.
How are we gonna prove this?
I'm gonna do my best.
How do we prove this?
I mean, they just don't.
We can tell them. We can tell them that we took
It
care of
shouldn't be a
it,
problem anymore.
and
Yeah.
I
and
would
it's-
I would also mention
it's-
maybe
and it sank.
you should keep it a secret though.
What?
I'm trying to figure out how to keep Plessy safe now. I'm so scared we're gonna come back and Plessy's gonna be hunted.
Well, we
Well, we
told
just-
them not
Plessy's
to
gonna
go
be
to.
strung up.
We told them not to go to certain towns because
Yeah.
people are scared of it.
Yeah, we told him to not mess with people, basically.
And stay away from those hooks.
Yes.
If anybody comes after you, hook,
Oh, hooks.
spears, run away.
Yes.
Okay. Are the hooks like what they threw at me? Are that's what the hooks like?
Well, those
So
two,
that-
but no, like this, and I pull
Smaller.
one of my rods like this, just
Okay, I don't like those hooks.
Yeah, they're
Nobody
gross.
Yeah.
So
I'll stay away from hooks.
Well,
we can, and I sort of just whispered to Barry, like, we just tell them that we took care of it. They're not going to ask.
yeah.
Sure.
Plessy, it was a
As
pleasure.
long as
It was a pleasure meeting you, and we'll keep in touch.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Bye.
now. Bye.
Wait,
Just
before you
like-
Oh, we're going to fight.
what? Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Well, I was gonna just so how can we contact you? What is an easy way for you to know that it's us?
Flash
you
5 times.
I mean, you guys know my name.
Plessy, that's true.
You guys gave me my name.
Yes.
Oh.
But we'll just shout it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. All right,
Awesome.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I see, Plessy is also an introvert.
Well, Plessy just learned how to talk 7 fucking days ago. So
It's very good for being
Cut.
essentially a baby.
cut Plessy a break.
That's true.
And
I turn around. I was like, well, that was weird. Let's go
so
back.
I feel bad about shooting it, but also if it had actually been hostile.
Yeah.
Good reaction.
We
time.
surely appreciate that.
Yeah. Good timing, team. We did great.
Oh boy.
Man, that was fucking weird. All right, let's go.
Can we go back can we please go back to town now?
Yes.
I cannot feel my legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
yeah.
go back to where things make sense.
Back into town.
Okay.
I need to go and
As we pass the other fishermen, we're like,
Aw.
whoo, that monster was really hard to beat. Whew.
Yeah, man. Thank God it's dead now. Ha ha ha.
We need a knucklehead trout just to splash some blood on us or something.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
good.
We grab a fish and like slice it in front of Mittens.
There we go.
You want to go fishing again? That went well.
Yeah, do you want to try fishing again?
Hey, I didn't have a
How did
problem.
the
I'm
other
not-
people do it?
I-
Were they just really strong?
I'm never fishing again.
Now do you understand why Mittens is terrified of these fish?
No, I'm with Vince now. I actually fucking
Actually-
hate these fish.
Actually, on the way back, as we're all ruminating over what's going on, I just want to look at Mittens and go, so, what was with the girlish scream earlier?
Hey, you saw what happened to Swift, and then Octavio brought that big thing onto the boat. It is flapping like crazy. I'm not dealing with that. No, I was trying to get off, but get the boat.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mittens,
but you've always
I
had a
finally
weird,
understand.
but you've always had a weird thing about fish.
Yeah, it's I definitely have. I can't deal with any of them. They're gross and not fun.
No, okay.
I guess I could tell you guys something. I haven't actually told anyone this ever, but
Oh,
the-
secrets.
the reason I hate fish is for more than I've really explained, but I have actually been reincarnated before, multiple times actually.
What?
And yeah, and it seems that every time I die, I always come back as someone else. And I have vague memories of my previous life, but nothing past that. And my last death was actually by a knucklehead trout. I was a sailor, and I had a very similar situation to what Swift just experienced, and pulled me under, but I didn't make it. And from what I was told after this, I just died. And I kind of woke up by a druid that said he saved me, but I woke up in a different body, which is the one you see now. And he said he saved me from death, and then just kind of disappeared after that and left me where I was.
What?
I'm still paddling while this is going on.
I don't know if I believe it.
Swift is just like looks at Mittens, looks at Beery, looks at Octavio, and just every smell madness.
So madness.
Smell madness.
Wait, Vince, you're telling me that this is your second body?
There's
What?
been more than this. There's
Why
been more
not?
than
Why
those
not
two.
10? 10, sure.
I'm not sure how many it's been. I know it's been more than one because it's just a feeling I have from the memories of my previous life. I know.
Swift so badly wants to
I
insight
can't-
check this. So it's just like, is Mittens hallucinating? Is Mittens going snow
Yeah.
madness?
Yeah,
Insight
actually,
check.
can we get an inside check for Swift? Because I feel like that would be pretty accurate. And it's Mittens, so
That's a dirty 20.
I want to do an insight too. See if it's... I hope it's slow, so I believe all of it.
Also, same.
I'm just accepting it. I spoke to a god. I just
Yeah.
So,
We're learning that shit gets really weird when you level up.
yeah.
You're like, you know what? Maybe.
so
Do that.
you
Sounds good to me.
so whether or not it's true to Mittens, it's true.
Mittens
Mm.
believes
Like, yeah,
Okay.
like down in his heart of hearts, he believes this to be something that actually happened to him.
So-
What?
Mittens, who were you before you were, well, Mittens?
So I was actually a high elf sailor and fisherman on the side.
Why the hell am I paddling?
Because you're the strongest. I'm
you're,
sorry.
You're the
You are-
only one
you are-
paddling.
Beery, you aren't the one who died to a knucklehead trout in a previous life, so let's try and show some sensitivity, yeah?
Okay,
So-
okay. Fair enough.
This
I
is
have I have clips and small memories of this past life, and the last few segments of my life were obviously very traumatic and thus burned into my memory somehow. But
Okay,
I
so
woke up.
surprisingly, I do get it. Actually, yeah, that was very close to what you experienced.
This is crazy. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to believe you. However, we have just experienced some really weird shit with a talking, basically dinosaur of some kind.
Yeah.
And what Beery told me this morning, I just sure, why not?
I spoke to a god.
I understand my reputation, but if you guys don't believe it, that's fine. I believe
I'm
what
willing
I'm
to
saying.
believe it at this point.
Well,
like
I-
honestly,
I did
Just-
have a dream about a golden dragon, so felt pretty
okay.
real.
Who
to me.
else? Who else?
Was
Okay,
that
does
the same
anybody else
night
have
you were,
secrets
like,
they wanna-
Do you have
flashing?
something you want to get off your chest?
I
Yeah,
have
Gar?
nothing that interesting to
For
share.
some reason, I distrust that, but I'm not going to pry.
I mean, you well,
That's
already-
bullshit, but moving on.
That's bullshit, but I respect you, so I'm not going to pry.
I mean, you all already know about the Pasha and the assassins.
This is why I don't open up
Casual.
to people.
Casual. The
No,
women,
Mince, it's
all of it,
okay.
all that.
It's just hard to believe that. That's
It's
all.
just you guys were going back and Mitten's like, I've died before. He just
We can come
That's
back,
exactly
Swift
how I
is, like,
remember.
just- Swift is still half naked,
Yeah.
freezing. Everyone else is just like 1,000-yard stare. And they're just like, what happened on the lake? And we're like, we don't need to talk about it.
Actually,
Alright.
this is the moment.
This
Alright,
is
so
somehow
we're
more
still,
traumatic
we're
than the
still
fisherman.
paddling back in.
Yeah.
But Beery's gonna break and probably drink a very large amount.
yeah, this is what breaks Barry, not you know.
One day of sobriety, and you know what? Fuck that.
So
Get
so
back.
so everyone is talking about this new revelation that just happened with Mittens as he's just, hey guys, I gotta tell y'all something.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Holy crap.
and so
Might
And
as well
so-
say it now.
and so,
Well, if
and
you-
so
If you
Sorry.
died again, you would come back as someone else?
I really think so.
Does the
It's-
same druid keep saving you, or does it just happen to be a druid that time?
It just happened to be a druid
Do you
that
remember
time.
what they look like?
No,
Do you
I
remember
was
getting
just
to
so
roll?
groggy.
Oh, that's
Did I
understandable.
roll?
guess.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, every time I die.
you know what?
it's just-
This is not the weirdest thing I have heard in the past week, so...
This isn't the weirdest thing I've heard in the past hour.
I just feel there's been other reincarnations, but I can't really. It's just too fuzzy. Like,
It's one of them of a lizard folk that was a chef.
a surprisingly good.
Fantastic chef.
he had great knife skills.
Yeah, I love that scene. It's just us quietly through the lake, and Min's is like, "Yeah, I've died before."
I
Okay,
want to see someone drawing that.
hold
It's like a
Hold on.
comic panel.
on, Mittens. What the fuck? Wait a second. You can't just drop that on us.
Well, Beery asked, and this has been an emotional ride. And
really quiet
I've
after
been-
that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I died before, and then it's just like silent for a bit, and then Swift is just like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What
you
the
guys-
fuck is with this party?
I'm so happy right now.
we all have secrets here.
Guardian
Anyways,
of the
Beery-
galaxy,
Beery was
going back and
poking. Beery's poking and prodding, asking
that-
me why, just because I screamed, hey.
Is
that's
that Mittens' secret?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another secret we know.
more or less, that's Mittens' secret. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure there's probably more to it that we have.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, there's more to everybody's secrets that we haven't got to yet.
Hey, Gar, what's your deal, man?
You're too normal.
I mean,
What's up, Gar? What's your secret, man?
I don't got any secrets. Open book.
He's a tax evader.
The worst type
He's
of
not
criminal.
even- he's not even on the grid. They don't know he needs to be taxed.
That's why he's here.
No one knows about my cave. It's not on
Where are
any
you
book.
from, buddy? Or do you have any family?
I actually claim dependence on my taxes when I don't have
All
it.
of my mushrooms. Every single one of them. There's
I need to find like a comic strip artist to do the whole scene that just happened.
That's great.
That was so good.
Just three panels of normal.
Yeah.
Just the fucking like mic drop. I died.
Start
Guys,
with
I
the
got-
talking plesiosaur.
Yeah.
Silence. I died before. Silence.
Silence.
I don't pay
Yeah, no.
taxes.
No, I think it's exact word for word. This isn't the first time I've died.
The last frame is just Swift going, what?
Swift is just like dissociating, like, what have I gotten myself wrapped up in?
No, it's Swift doing the concerned face, like.
I
Like
talked.
zoomed in.
I've died
A lot of
before.
detail.
I know.
I
almost
talked
just
to a
drowned.
god. I dream about a gold dragon. What?
At this point, Swift is questioning themselves on the level of snow madness. And we're
Swift gets questioned that before when you told him about the god. Swift was like, maybe I'm the one suffering.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm hallucinating all this. That would be a treat, wouldn't it?
But suddenly everything starts to become balanced. It's like, wait a minute.
No, this is real, and I don't know what to think about anything.
Maybe I'm the only not insane one.
as I'm trying to, crack open the
Shell.
secrets of Gar, I'm assuming we pull into
You pull in. Well, yeah. As this is going on, you guys, as Mittens is opening up about what happened to them in previous lives, as best as they can tell, you start to pull back up into the slush of the edge of Mare Muldoon on Targos. And what you notice is that there is a band of
Shit.
people upon the icy shores.
great.
One
Zoom
of them,
in. I'm zooming.
Yeah, me too.
well, it was either that or they were going to take up the whole damn map, so I had to shrink them down. And one of them stands out amongst them. There's a lot of like humans and dwarves and stuff like that, but the one that seems to be leading the pack is a tiefling themselves, adorned in cold winter clothing, but you can tell there's also it's like armored cold winter clothing, and it seems very official. It's like black leather on like black armor with the fur trim, and the tiefling calls out to you with their voice booming, thanks to the use of thaumaturgy, and he says, hold on. By order of Speaker Nerth Maxindilnar and the good people of Targos, I order you in the boats. And then goes down a list. Swift, Octavio Cadenas, Gar, Beery Bearbreaker, and Mittens on Hands. Lay down your weapons.
Why?
I order you. And when he says that the second time, you see that everybody else knocks a bolt in their crossbows. Lay down your weapons. You are hereby under arrest.
Why?
What?
And
I'm like, Swift is in my tunic right now. We are a mess. What are you doing?
Can we just
And
turn
you-
around?
and you see, if you really want to turn around, if you want to try to escape, you're gonna get a hail of arrows flying your way. And you see amongst the crowd the old guard at the gate when you guys came in. and he's pointing a feverish finger at you guys, going, "That's them! That's them! I told you they were here!" And
I turn back and look. I was like, who?
if you do not surrender cooperatively, we will be forced to take you in by any means necessary. Do you understand?
Not really.
Does
I
that
have a
mean death?
question.
You have 10 seconds to lay down your arms and approach us, or else we will be forced to open fire.
Well, I'm not laying down my arms over here. It's very wet and slushy. Can we at least come into the town?
9,
I have a question.
8,
This is out of character.
7.
It's going to require an answer from Andrew, which is
What's the?
Am I currently in the light right now?
I would say no.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
7,
Escape.
I am currently invisible to them then.
6,
Okay.
5.
Wait,
I said
grab
6
it.
twice.
I'm holding a staff, I guess. Just
Yeah.
put it in
Yeah.
the boat.
I
I don't
pull-
know.
I
We're
pull
gonna
my-
throw it in the water.
The crappy knives I got earlier just sort of. There you go.
3.
Okay,
Sort of like drifts to the back, like even further away out of sight.
Okay, fine. I'll take all of as you're slipping away. I'm just like, okay, fine. I'm taking all, but it's a lot. Give me a minute. And I'm like, sword, two-handed sword, daggers.
Oh yeah, I have a quarterstaff too. So I can
Heavy. There's more. Don't worry. Heavy crossbow, great
So-
axe,
Hold on,
hand
Swift.
axe.
Help me out here. How does this work?
If a creature is relying on dark vision to see me, I am invisible to them. So if I'm not in the light and they're relying on dark vision to see me, I'm invisible.
Okay. So you're just straight up invisible.
I'm just straight up invisible.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So that means you make stealth checks with advantage naturally.
That and and they also just can't see me unless light gets on me or something. If they're perceiving me through a way other than dark vision, then they can see me. But
Okay. All right. So they can't perceive you thanks to your gloomstalker nature. And the tiefling goes like that, makes a gesture, and some armored guards come up, and they start
Yeah.
they start dragging you out of the boats quite forcefully, I should add.
As I
Oh,
do that, I
you're
ask,
already out of the
what charges are brought against us?
Murder.
Of whom?
Can you be more
Murder.
specific?
Be more specific.
Ooh. Who did we murder?
You are currently being placed under arrest. Anything you say or do.
Yeah.
will be
Who
held-
killed? Who did we
Who
kill?
do
According
you
to you,
think we murdered?
Hmm?
he's asking who did we
Who do you
murder?
think we murdered?
You are under arrest for the assault and murder of one Cephik Caltro.
Who's
I
that?
don't think we killed Suffolk.
As the manacles get put on you, and one of them says, "Sir, the oh God, it's shifter, right? That's your phrase.
they would know what that is, though.
Okay. Sir, the ranger, he's not here, and
I say,
the tiefling says,
I
check again.
say,
Of course he's not here.
when he says
got
that-
pulled
when he-
under by a knucklehead
when he
trout.
when he says we love Swift, he just he drowned this.
Okay, so Swift, I need you to make me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Octavia, I need you to make me a persuasion check, I guess.
The deception check. That's a
Or
19 for me.
deception. Yeah, that'd be a deception check.
Which one? Wait, what? Which check?
Deception, because
Oh.
you're straight up lying to
Sorry,
them.
let me just-
Made a
Wrong one.
deception check.
20.
Nice.
And that's a 19 for my stealth.
Outstanding performance.
One of the one of the guards says, if that's true, then he suffered a fate far greater than they deserve. And then they slap the manacles and the foot and the leg irons on you. And that's where we're going to pick up for next session.
Awesome.
Nice.
We know who that is.
Sefik
as-
was
as-
the assassin. He was the killer of 10 Towns.
Oh, wow, that was a
Yep.
long time ago.
Well, I mean,
Yep, things come back around, don't they?
We did kill him. It's true.
Yeah.
I never forgot.
But we also saved the town.
Yeah, and he was trying to kill us first.
This is probably Torga's fault.
Yeah, I figured it was Torga.
Yeah.
But that's where we're gonna pick back
You
up.
said there
while
were a bunch of dwarves, right?
Yeah. While Swift is the only one that's able to scarp her off, with Gus in tow, I assume.
Yes, of course.
No,
And-
no, actually, they take Gus. They're like, muzzle
They put
that
him in-
beast.
they put him in mini manacles.
No,
Monsters!
man, that's back.
Little
Gus is putting up
fox-sized
the
manacles.
biggest fight out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gus
Gus
is
like,
Yeah, they were
Swift
like,
is-
you murdered Sefik. I'm like, well, I did.
Swift is just like leaning back and like in the boat, just like sitting in the very back of the boat, leaning back as far away from the light as possible, and it's just like, just not even like holding their breath, basically.
you actually see that Gus is putting up a fight, and someone's like, "Sir, I can't get," and you see someone like, "I'll take care of it," and then you hear, and then they're carrying Gus by the
The scruff.
It's time to
the
resist.
nape of their neck.
It's time to murder them.
All right.
You're gonna pay for
Sorry,
that,
but
buddy.
this session is not ending right now. I'm gonna go and attack him.
Guys, there's
God,
9
I
more
need a
towns.
Ow!
So
They already took
Ow,
your
you're-
weapons.
Headbutt.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, I don't care.
Yeah, you have no focus. You have no weapons.
I don't need no
I
focus.
am a weapon. I am a weapon.
I'll bite him.
Can Beery break the manacles?
Probably,
Actually,
actually.
yeah, when I break the manacles.
Oh shit.
Fury Manacle Breaker.
I'll break these cuffs.
Break these chains off. Let me see.
I just wonder. No, I'm just curious.
That's funny.
I wonder if I flex wrong. Do I break them?
Let me see. What is? I know there is a bursting HP for chains. Hold on.
Yeah, normally it has like a
Just like
hit
to
points and
imagine
then
as they're dragging everyone else off, Swift is just sort of like sitting in the boat still, just
Yeah, Swift, you're just like,
stands up, puts their armor back on, and it's just like, all right, okay,
This is it.
oh boy.
I will just
Uh,
knock a
yeah,
guard
make-
out, pick them up, grab by their feet, swing around.
Who was it?
Yeah,
Just so I remember.
what?
Who was it that we reported the murder to?
Presumably the old man, because he's the one like, yeah, they're
No, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Like the when we solved the murder thing. Who was it that hired us for
The
that?
speaker, but we also told the speaker, like the information got back to the speaker Bryn Shander as well, like the people who asked us to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that we remember that for next time.
Daneth or
Speaker Daneth and then speaker
Dubessa Shane?
Duvetsa Shane, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end the. Oh, we got viewers. I'm gonna end the stream and then we can end for today.
Wait, I thought you guys were fighting.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again. We end up with a cliffhanger. We will die, probably. I don't know. And we'll see you. We're gonna be back next week, hopefully, with a continuation of this campaign. However, we have Epic Library of Epic Games that happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have the podcast episodes that come out every Wednesday. I think the latest one came out today, which we're going through Dune, the book discussion. Yay! So excited. So exciting, guys! Come on, yeah! There you go. That's the enthusiasm I was looking for. Wow, why is our viewership climbing right now?
We're
I have no idea. It's
Either-
not that time of night.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Either way, make sure to follow us on Twitch and like us on Facebook so you get to stay up to date with our latest content. But with that, thank you guys so much for joining us again. You'll have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, keep on gaming.
Oh, sorry. I closed roll 20.
Bye.
Bye.